Do we have audio now? Can you guys hear us? Can you hear me now? What's up, brother? I'm waiting for audio confirmation, yes or no. There we go. Audio now? Yes, okay. Hey guys, it's RJ the Fed. We're here for a live stream. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. So we started early in the morning. Our very first pour of the day was Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon 2023, 140.9 proof. That's right. We started our first pour with Hazmat. Goddamn. Our second pour of the day was Garrison Brothers 2022, which 133.9 proof, if I had to guess, another high proofer. So we started out the day right. We started drinking high proof. Tyler M, Beetlezeus, he came over. Whenever he came over, we shared some crazy pours. Hence why you saw the bottles that I was holding up in the thumbnail. Those were indeed Tyler M's bottles. We were able to try our very first purple top. This was a 5-year. This was the Scorpio 2022. And we also got to try another purple top. So 2 purple tops in one day of the 10-year, which was the Earth bottle as well, along with some Dark Arts offerings. The Dark Arts offering that we held up in camera and frame, that was the 10-year. That was the Sealbach pick. Very delicious, but very expensive. Still think it's worth it, but tough to say. Purple tops, 5-year, very grainy, very oaky, very youthful. I really enjoyed it, even with all that. Even though it's grainy, even though it was youthful, I really enjoyed it. The 10-year, didn't like it. I'll be honest. It was very, very earthy, red hot cinnamon candy flavored, very earthy, very oaky. Not very enjoyable. Didn't care for it. So want to say thanks for Jeff from Drizzle Nation popping in, Gunner for calling me out for no audio. So luckily we were able to correct that and finish that before we completed our intro. So thank you again, Guns and Bourbon. Dave Vogel saying, cheers, RJ, Cam. Hey, let's go. So trying those Willet Purple Tops, they were both good, but I like the 5-year, the youthful one, the Scorpio 2022 better than the Earth, the 10-year. I also like the Dark Arts. We had a rye that was a pick in the 10-year pick from Sealbach. That was also very delicious. Had a lot of other stuff too. Could hang out for a few minutes in Arizona at a work conference. Well, I appreciate you showing up, Dave Vogelsang. So before we get to all the samples we tried and all that stuff, because we tried a lot, I just participated in a duck race for a 2022 birthday bourbon, and I just lost. I spent $80 to have literally zero to show for it. So if you feel bad for me, send me $8 on Venmo or PayPal to help recoup some of my entries. We had 10 entries at $8 a piece, so that freaking hurt. But we wanted to get that 2022 so we could trade it for a 2023 for my kid. My kid was born in 23, so it would have been really cool if we could have got that. But it is what it is. We lost. L's in chat, boys. Drop the L's in chat. What makes it even worse, if you really want to feel bad for me, especially you, Jeff, saying dang and having this laughing emoji, it wouldn't hurt so freaking bad if we didn't finish second fucking place. We finished second, guys. We got second place. We were literally a ball hair away from stealing that Old Forester 2022 birthday bourbon for that race. But it is what it is. We're here. We're live. And we're going to talk about some of the pours we have. And I said I probably wouldn't drink too much, but we have some pours that I will be definitely pouring up, courtesy of Baker Drinks, because some of you guys donated some money to Baker Drinks during their live stream for my birthday so I could win some samples. So we got those samples today. I say today, we've had them. We're just ready to open them and try them. We got the Trash Palette Challenge blend. This is a Burr Rye 117.8 proof. No idea what it actually is. We got a Heaven's Door Rye 92 proof. We have a Blue Note Juke Joint 123.3 proof. This is picked by Stuff and Whiskey. And then one of my favorite distilleries as of lately, a Bull Run 15-year. It's American whiskey. This is finished in Point Noir finished, which is Point Noir, obviously wine cast. Not really a big fan, but 97.78 proof. Still very interested to try it because I haven't had a bad Bull Run pick or tasting yet. Yes, oh no, it really sucked. I was one away. Beach Sand Bourbon, Michael's in the house. Shadow dropping the L in chat. Gunner's in the chat. Guns and Bourbon, Jeff, all dropping the L's. Really sucks. We got Josh that was in the chat saying, "Let's go." Really wish I could have got some whiskey. Barrel Dave in the chat. I was really hoping for that birthday bourbon. Locktar in the chat. We're gonna post the StreamYard link. You guys are more than welcome to hop on. This is gonna be more of a hangout. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Just more of me talking about some of the pours that I had today. And then I have those 4 samples that I would love to try for you guys, and courtesy of Baker Drinks. Keith P in the house. Cheers, brother. So, Purple Tops, are they worth the price? From my opinion, off the 2 that I've tried, the Scorpio 2022 and the Earth, my answer would be no. And I say no because the MSRP on most of those is around $350, which is very expensive. Yes, they're all limited releases. The Scorpio was one of 199. I cannot remember to the life of me what the Earth one was, but it was also limited. I can't justify spending that kind of money on that bottle, especially if you really like it and you're trying to find another one. Like, good luck getting a second one or a duplicate of it. So for that reason, will it Purple Tops? I'll be a little bit more standoffish about. I'm still willing to try them. I'm just not going to go crazy for them. Hunter's one, that is crazy hazmat, might be just because of the proof. Yeah, no, so the hazmat ones, they go for even crazier amounts. So MSRP is $350. I've seen them go as high as $500, and then I've seen on secondary them go as high as $1,000. Still want one. I agree. I do want to reach out to Matt and see if I can get some samples of some other offerings that might be of some of the better ones. But that being said, it's pretty cool to at least try my very first Purple Top today. Cheers all, I'm probably going to pass out, LOL. Already had dinner and sipping some Ranger Creek. I did have dinner as well before we went live, and then I had my very sob story of me losing to the 2022 birthday bourbon duck race by literally 1 spot. We got second with a 10% chance of winning. That freaking hurt. That was $80 down the drain for a chance. But what can you say? So with that being said, we also tried some other stuff. I have a 2023 GTS sample from the Whiskey Panda, which I have had before. We tried that again, but we compared it to the 2020 GTS. I can indeed, in fact, endorse the 2020 GTS being better than the 2023, but they are very different. So they're very hard to compare, but we have to compare them because they're the same offering, even though they're different years for release. So 2020 GTS, better than 23. We also let Tyler try our Thomas H. Handy, and we were able to have some other samples as well. So I had 13th Colony, 15th anniversary. So we had the 13th Colony double oaked batch 2, which was super dark, super viscous, super oily. And then now we finally had the 13th Colony 15th anniversary, which was much lighter in color, but very viscous as well. The mouthfeel was great, and the complexity on the flavors was exceptional. And I have to agree with the Whiskey Panda, Victor's review that he posted in my Discord server, that the 13th Colony 15th anniversary is in fact superior than the 13th Colony double oaked batch 2. So bam, there it is. I said it. I need a Penelope 15 year and a backup 9 year. I'll be looking for the 15 year. I'm assuming you're talking about the American Light Whiskey. Just confirm that with me. Tater Dom in the house. Tater Dom, did you receive your bottle, sir? Has it been delivered? I believe it should have been delivered by now. I can double check if not. Hopefully that made it there, and hopefully I can get some of your Glen covers in that barrel. So hopefully you receive that bottle. If you didn't, please reach out to me and we'll make sure we make that right for you, sir, because you definitely deserve the best of the best. Appreciate your support. Beach Sam Bourbon saying cheers. Dave saying cheers. Michael Rodriguez, cheers. First time on your channel. That's freaking awesome. We got to drink some whiskey. We've had some crazy pours today already, and now we're ready to try some new stuff. So we'll grab a Glencairn, and we're going to pour up some whiskey. So our first pour, this is called the Trash Palette Challenge Blend. This is from the Baker Drinks. They have a YouTube channel as well. This is a burr rye. This is 117.8 proof. Tater Dom just confirmed, yes, sir. Sorry, I messaged you on one of the live streams, but I should have messaged you on Discord. My bad. I completely missed it on the live, so I'm so glad that you're confirming with me that you did, in fact, receive that Old Forester single barrel strength. And I hope you had time to crack it and enjoy it, because that was one of my favorites of the ones that I've had recently. So, Trash Palette Challenge Blend Burr Rye 117.8 proof. Do we like it? Do we not? Do we have a trash palette? Do we not? we'll have to message Troy via text, and hopefully he'll respond and let us know what this is, and if we do have, in fact, a trash palette or not. And this could be a blend. I could be wrong. Yes, sir. 15-year light whiskey. Okay, I will be looking for one. I know that one has a lot of orange on the nose, and on the palate is pretty good. This is a Burr Rye 117.8 proof. Had no idea what we're drinking past that. That's all the information I got. That's all the information you guys get. Barrel Dave, you crazy soon to be Texan animal. Ha, I hope Barrel Dave moves to Texas. That'd be freaking awesome. Yes, thank you guys for cheersing Michael Rodriguez. We got to appreciate him coming out to the channel. We might even have to do a giveaway tonight, even though we had the worst of luck and we just burned $80 for nothing. Speaking of burning money, I do have a bottle that will be going out soon. So if you guys are looking for samples or bottles, let me know, and we will be making sure we get those out to you guys as quickly as possible. Just feel free to join the Discord. You guys can ask me about stuff. We'll try to make something happen for you guys. Narrow Dave. I think you meant to say Barrel Dave, but I love it. All the cheers. I love it. I fat thumbed it. Yeah, Barrel Dave. Money, 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 and more money for bottles. Yeah, you want to talk about losing $80 at a chance? Like, I probably shouldn't have done it. Even Tyler said I shouldn't have done it, but you guys would have been saying otherwise if I would have won. But that's what every gambler says, right? Addiction. The Bourbon Santa. What's up, RJE? Cheers, buddy. Rip the money. Carl knows what's up. I said, hey, you should stop by and send me donations at $8 increments saying hashtag sorry for your birthday bourbon loss. Man, wouldn't that have been cool? $80 plus shipping to win a birthday bourbon. We would have been quote unquote in the money. Unfortunately, we're just $80 in the hole. So I don't know what this Burr Rye is. I'll have to double check with Troy. I'm gonna message him right now. Hopefully he'll get back to us and he can tell us what we're having. Kid Archie a hoagie. I already ate, guys. I had a good dinner. Okay, like we're gonna take a picture of this bottle and send it to him, and hopefully he'll give us an answer. Take a picture, hold it up, see if we can get this to focus. Bam. All right. Okay, send it. What pour is this? Chat wants to know. I think it's good. Whatever this is, trash palette or not, I don't know. I actually like this. This Burr Rye 117.8 proof is delicious. Would have been awesome, right? $80 plus shipping, well, maybe $20, $100 for birthday bourbon. Turkey sandwich, yeah. Orange chicken and fried rice from Trader Joe's. I thought you were about to say Panda Express. At least Trader Joe's is an upgrade. That sounds good. Emrod was asking about in chat where the dark arts I found was from, so hopefully I'll be able to message him on Discord so he can see that as well. It really hurts to lose these races, but I mean that's honestly why I tell people not to participate. Not that I don't want you guys to have a chance to win a good bottle, but the fact that you're paying secondary pricing essentially for a chance, a percentage of the secondary pricing for a chance to win. I'm more about paying the premium price and just getting the guaranteed win, but $800 for a birthday bourbon is a lot, and it would be even more disappointing if we didn't get it and we bought 90% of the spots. So it is what it is. Yes, hit that like button. So we're enjoying this pour. We also have a couple others. We got a Heaven's Door Rye 92 proof sample from Baker Drinks, a Blue Note Juke Joint pick, which is 123.3 proof, and a Bull Run 15-year American whiskey pick too that we'll be also trying. Frozen chicken plus an air fryer does equal amazing. Trader Joe's. So Tater Dom wasn't here. If Tater Dom's still here, which it looks like he is because he posted 749. What is our status for our 3D printing of our barrel upgrades? Because I would love to try some of the barrel upgrades. So Michael Rodriguez, Emrod, he's updated his name now. He says he loves that Bull Run. Uh, Update, Imrod. You were asking about the dark arts. Did I get it from a DFW store? The answer is no. The dark arts I was holding up in frame was a 10-year Sealbach pick. That was from Tyler M., who was one of the guys that was waiting in line with you. He was the first person in line, I believe, for the maybe not the first person, but he was in the top 4 with you and Jeff and Craig. Tyler was the other guy that was there. So good to see you, brother. That's who got that Sealbach pick of the dark arts. And I also had another dark arts that was a rye that was not a pick that he could buy locally. So second one, Craig's correcting me. He was the second one in line. Craig was number 1 because Craig's the best. The Bourbon Santa is number 1. There we go. Craig was number 1. Tyler was number 2. So we did get a Blue Note juke joint as well today, like a whole bottle, but we are sending that out to a fan. So gotta help people get stuff that they can't get locally. So you're welcome. Craig was first. Gotta love that though. Like the fact that they had Weller single barrel and CYPB as a guaranteed if you were in the first in line, first 6 in line, first 12 in line, technically, 6 of each. That's freaking awesome. Like, I'm so glad that Craig came into town, was able to, 1, introduce me to Michael, but 2, was able to hang out with the fellas, Mr. Tyler and Jeff. And I was able to come out and meet up with them too to enjoy some pours. Tyler and Jeff let out of tower. Let the out of tower go first. Yeah. Well, you gotta let the outsider go, you know? Like, otherwise, why would you come back? Why would you hang out with us? Waiting for my black filament order to arrive. Looks like it should be here this Friday, RJ. Freaking awesome, man. I hope that those little barrel holders also upgrades your game for your stuff too, because I'm sure you have some very cool barrel head ideas that can screw onto those barrels you make. So you can have some very cool designs to showcase. I think it would be cool if you even went further and tried to find out if you can make like a mini rick house where you have like a whole barrel like feeding system and you could put multiple barrels on it. I think that'd be cool. Like you just have an endless supply of these barrels where you hold all your Glens and they just roll down. So whenever you want to grab a new Glen, you just grab a barrel, take your Glen out, and then set it up. I think that would be freaking awesome. Towner, out of towner. Yeah, there we go. Of course. Les Bramslet. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. I love to see all you guys in chat. We're just reading the chat as people roast us and how I lost. Oh my goodness. The fact that I got second is crazy. Good question. Instead of asking him, I will show you. I don't think he necessarily wants to put these out there as him on the market to sell these, but maybe he'll send you guys the blueprints on printing these. He does have a 3D printer and he makes some very cool stuff. Whether he wants me to showcase these or not, I will show you guys anyways, because I think these are freaking awesome. I think he should show you guys how to do this or send you the 3D printing link so you can make them yourself. These are super cool. So let me go grab some of the stuff that Tater Dom printed for us. All right. So Tater Dom made these guys. These are freaking awesome. These were for me by him. We got Glen toppers with my logo on it. So we got a Glen, got the topper, perfectly fits. They have little ridges cut out so they sit on here. So you want to set your Glen out, let it air out, or keep the bugs out of it. Pretty cool. We don't just have one. We have 2. So we have one in white and one in black. Isn't that freaking awesome? So those are the Glen toppers. Now we get to another thing that I think is super freaking cool. Just as cool, if not cooler. We got these barrels. So this one's black with a blue trim. It's got a white base, and it's got my logo for the topper. And you're like, well, what would you do with a barrel? What's the point of having a barrel? Well, the topper, the head of the barrel, unscrews. Why would you need a barrel? Like, what would you do with said barrel? Well, let's finish this whiskey real quick, and I'll show you. So you want to take a Glen with you on the go, but you don't want it to rattle around or break, right? Drop it right in. Put the topper on. Right next to the microphone. No rattle. No rattle means it's not breaking. So here we have a Glen carrier we can throw in our bag. This thing toss around and get beat up. Very freaking solid, even for 3D printed. It's a Glen holder. Unscrew this bad boy. Pull our Glen out. Put our lid back on. This barrel holds a Glencairn. Pretty freaking cool. So the fact that you can put your branding on a barrel head, Tater Dom, freaking awesome job. Thank you so much. The fact that I can throw this in a backpack or a suitcase and take a Glencairn on the go that's glass, super freaking cool. These Glen toppers, also really freaking cool. So I'm showcasing these not for you guys to sit up here and harass Tater Dom for these, but to understand that there's some very cool stuff you guys can 3D print. In fact, when he sent me these, I said, hey, here's racks for barrels to sit on. So instead of me sitting the barrel upright, because this is the flat surface, this is around, this is going to roll, they make barrel stands to where your barrel will sit on them. And that way I can showcase this to where it'll have like a little barrel stand. So I said, let's print these. So I sent him a picture of what I was talking about, and he found two different examples. He printed both and tried them both out. Freaking awesome. One of them will hold the barrel very flat. It's like as if it has two legs in the front. So it's going to be like two little things sticking down like this on each side that'll hold it in place from rolling. But then he has another one that has the full half arch that'll sit up higher. So I'm like, perfect. My shelf has lips. The lip of the shelf's like that tall. The second barrel stand will sit it just high enough that the logo for the barrel head will sit just above it. And the ones that sit flush and flat will sit perfectly flat. So if I have a flat shelf with no lip, it makes sense to use that one. But very freaking cool. Hopefully you guys are able to figure that out or look up that blueprint idea for 3D printing. Definitely going to be cool. Merch site for me, probably not anytime soon. This was a Tater Dom exclusive from my understanding. Very cool. And then to update you guys, because we just finished this and we said we like this. He said, do I like it? He said, I think I calculated it out to be 117 proofish. You like it? Question mark. I said, I do like it. He said it's 60% Nulu cask strength bourbon, 40% collation, and 100% rye. So I'm not sure how that balances out, but whatever it was a good blend. I really enjoy it. Hey, Wade's in the chat. Make sure you guys type Eagle in the chat for Wade, and then do that on all of Wade's videos, so that way you get an entry into his 5,000 subscriber giveaway for some Eagle Rare and blends. Ingenious, yes. Outstanding, absolutely. Instant portable whiskey. Like, that would survive going over Niagara Falls. Absolutely, because it's got a lot of airspace, so it would float. You read that in the kid's voice. When does that barrel hit the RJ merch site? Like I said, probably going to be a Tater Dom exclusive. Tater Dom's probably like, why do you keep talking about this? Now everybody's going to be messaging me. The dude's super freaking awesome, and he's made some really cool stuff, and I really appreciate it. If you guys want any kind of RJ the Fed merch, the only place you can currently buy that is if you go to Bourbon Hall's YouTube channel, you'll see a link to a merch site. And when you go to that merch site, there's actually a t-shirt. You can get an RJ the Fed shirt with the whole logo. So, and it says Man of the People. So if you guys want a shirt, I think they're $27.95 plus shipping. There's your chance. Buy one off of Wade from Bourbon Hall on his storefront. That's going to be your chance of getting one. So, it's crazy to see that, the chance of winning an Old Forester birthday bourbon, we were so close. We got second place. Yikes. Yeah, go buy a shirt from Bourbon Hall right now. If you don't buy his shirt, you can buy my shirt. Thank you so much for leaving that up. I do plan to buy one shortly. I know I haven't bought one yet, but I'm so grateful that I got one from you, Wade, and I'm ready to get another. Holding my Deadpool toy with my daughter as we speak. Yeah. All the Eagles for a chance to win Blanton's and Eagle Rear. All right, so that was the first pour. The Trash Palette Challenge Blend Burr Rye. I did enjoy that. We're gonna try what I think is one of my least favorite whiskeys or brands, I should say, is Heaven's Door. This is the rye. This is 92 proof, so lower proof, but that's okay. This is the only time I do this Eagle. Barrel Dave, you got to do it over on his channel, and you got to blow up his channel so you can have a chance to win. I freaking love it, though. Speaking of that, Wade, how many entries does me and Jeff and Locktar have on your channel? We want to know how many entries we have. Have you started adding them up? We're going to go ahead and post that link one more time. If you guys want to join the StreamYard, you're more than welcome to come hang out and drink some pours. Currently drinking Heaven's Door Rye 92 proof. I've got a Blue Note juke joint and a Bull Run that we're going to be drinking. After that, we're going to be concluding this live. Nothing too crazy, guys. Just drinking some stuff. Crying about losing the Old Forester Birthday Bourbon 2022 with an $80 buy-in to just get second place. We are so freaking close. No consolation for second, so we just ate the cost of $80. Like, goddamn. But it's still nice to hang out with you guys and have all you guys here. Pin the link. I'll hop on. Let me go turn everything on. Okay. We got Matt from Whiskey Wisdom coming on. Now we have to run longer. So let's go to YouTube so I can actually click on my own live and we can make sure we pin this crap. Because if we don't pin it, Matt won't find it. Matt doesn't find it. He won't join. You know how Matt is. So let's find the link. StreamYard link. Pin message. It's pinned. Boom. Titterdom back in here typing Eagle. Enjoy, my friend. Thanks for letting me know about the barrel stand. Awesome idea. You know, I'm going to be looking for more ideas for you. I think it'd be really cool if you made like a little rick house for the barrels they roll. So it's like a feeding system. The best way I can think about explaining that is they make these and then they sell them on Amazon. They're like drink caddies, not the ones where you see the gas station where they sit in there and it pushes it forward, but more so like where you buy one and they like drop down and they roll forward. I think it'd be cool to have something like that for your barrels. Because you could have a bunch of Glens and just grab a different Glen every night until you run out, and then you got to do a bunch of cleaning, and then you put them back in barrels and put them back in circulation. Be pretty cool. Just saying. Tater, you're an amazing artist. That stuff is too cool. Yeah, no, I am so appreciative of Tater Dom. I wouldn't have even mentioned the barrel stands if I didn't get the offerings to try these things. And after seeing these, like, man, we need to showcase these. These are super freaking awesome. Tater Dom, you are the guy that I met in Memphis, right? What was your thought on 2023 birthday bourbon I brought out last month? Imrod. So, wow. Like, I am a huge Old Forester fan. My second favorite distillery. Best Old Forester product I have tried year to date. Even better than single barrels. Even better than single barrel strings. I really want a sealed bottle of 2023 for my kid. I had the chance to win the 2022 tonight. I was going to trade it for 2023. I can confidently say after trying the 2023 that you brought, which once again, thank you. I hope Jeff and Tyler and Craig all thank you as much as I am right now to have the opportunity to even try that. Yes, that's a $135 MSRP bottle. Yes, that shouldn't be a big deal. Because of how limited it is, because of how hard it is to get, they do fetch a very hefty price tag of around $750 to $800 for secondary pricing, which is ridiculous. Would I pay $800 for a bottle? No. Was it delicious? Absolutely. Like, I might not pay $100, but knowing that's $135 before taxes, I might pay $350 or $400 for it. And I'd be crazy to spend that because that's more than I've ever spent on. The most I've ever spent on a bottle was $324 and 80 something cents. I would spend $400 for maybe even $450 for a birthday bourbon. I would pay more than I've ever paid for a single bottle just to have. You want to talk about one I can be confidently happy that I bought, that I liked and enjoyed. Thanks, Emrod. I mean, trying birthday bourbon 2023. Exceptional pour, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I think everyone else that was out there, they really enjoyed it as well. I'm out at everyone. I got a huge report to write, but tonight before bed. Good night, Michael from Beach Sand Bourbon. $1 million idea. Tidrum, I think it would be cool if you did have like, like a little freaking Rick House thing where like these like roll down and they drop and then they roll forward to where you can grab the next one. Kind of like an automatic feeding system. It'd be cool. I second that if that counts for anything. Absolutely. Run with it. Use AI. Sounds like morning. Eagle. Not sure if we are giving anything out tonight, but I'll give a sample out to the closest guess for the total entries as of last Friday. Total entries is in total, or total entries is in total entries by me or Jeff, because both are very high. And if you guys want to know how many you want to guess for total entries, if he's talking total overall, understand between Jeff, Locktar, and myself, we're over 1,000. So if you guess anything lower than 1,000, you're wrong. So there's your hint to give you a better chance to whoever guesses closest gets a free sample. It should be over 1,000. I can 100% assure you between, like I said, Locktar, Jeff, and myself, we are 100% above that 1,000 threshold. Craig said he thought it was great. So, Imran, there's your opinion on the Old Forester birthday bourbon that you let Craig try as well. It was very, very awesome. I can't talk any more highly about it. Tasting notes, hard to say. I mean, I'd have to try it again. You want to share another sample? For those late 90s guys, I have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Glen toppers coming from a friend. It will be a fun 4 toppers. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Turtles. First off, TMNT. Did you guys know what that meant? Did you know it meant Teenage Mutant Turtles, or did I have to say it? Locktar is guessing 3,567. 7,368. I don't think we're at that many. I think we're going to be closer to like 2,800, but we'll put it in chat here in a second. Sorry to let you down, sir. I've never been to Memphis, Craig. So he's saying, nope, didn't meet me. What's my liquor store has a bottle of birthday bourbon for 1,500 LOL. You should tell them to get effed because that's ridiculous. I feel the pain on writing reports. Cheers. Okay, hit it on real names, and these handles sometimes are confusing. Absolutely, they always are. Mr. Lopez, not much chilling on PTO for the next weekish. That's from Barrel Dave. Yeah, so I'm off this entire week, by the way, guys. We're not just off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We were off yesterday all the way through Saturday. We'll go to work on Sunday and then be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again. So let's freaking go. There we go. Imrod saying, you are welcome. I am so happy to share with friends. I still have one more Samol to share. In case you guys didn't know, we're going to say it on chat so you guys can also hold Imrod accountable. Imrod did some more hunting again. He hunted for that Weller single barrel CYPB just like Craig, Jeff, and Tyler did. I was unfortunately not able to stay and wait for that month, but he stayed for this month as well, which had straight from the barrel, and Blanton's Gold. Although he got some backlash from some people from the community, I 100% support his ability to go out there as early as he did to hunt for the bottle he got. He was able to snag a Blanton straight from the barrel. Yes, he had to buy it in a bundle from Goody Goody, which means he had to buy a bottle he probably didn't want. My guess is he probably paid around $225, $230 for the entire bundle of a bottle he probably didn't want, plus the Blanton straight from the barrel. But qualifying statement, I've never seen a Blanton straight from the barrel at MSRP without being bundled for one. I've only seen it at secondary / museum pricing, which is 2 to 3 to 4 times above secondary pricing. So would I do it? Absolutely. The unfortunate part was I woke up, I had an alarm set for 4:25 in the morning. Liquor stores don't open until 10 a.m. And I got a message in Discord pinged at about 3:07, 3:08 in the morning. So 3:08 in the morning, we woke up at 4:25 that there was already 7 chairs in front of Michael Rodriguez, Mr. M. Rod. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, do I really drive all the way out there to come meet up with them and hang out with the fellas in the pouring rain for a chance at a bottle that I know will be gone by the time I get there? Because the next best thing was be Blanton's Gold. Like Blanton's Gold, I could probably trade plus some other stuff to get a Blanton straight from the barrel. But we are really wanting the straight from the barrel. So I am so glad that Michael actually stayed for the straight from the barrel and he got it, even though he was not in the top 6 because some people did pass. Here's the qualifying term and statement we're going to make now is Imrod promised to open and share his Blanton straight from the barrel with me on a live. So now the question becomes, when do we meet up with Imrod? When do we do a live stream? The next live stream, if we can get Imrod involved, we're going to have him come out and share my very first pour of Blanton straight from the barrel. We do have someone in the background now, so whenever he is ready, if I could get 2 thumbs up from him so we can confirm. He's got 2 thumbs up. We're going to bring him out here. If you guys weren't able to tune in on the 19th for the most epic live stream with one of the most crazy guests ever, the best guest in the world, Mr. Dave Vogelsang, here is the host that was able to mass capture this man and bring him onto his live stream, Matt from Whiskey Wisdom.
I think I'm convinced. Oh, I gotta get my mic on. Sorry. I think I'm convinced everybody named Dave is just an awesome person.
Dave's always been an awesome person, but the fact that you were able to bring him on to your live stream and have him be an interviewee is even more impressive.
Yeah, and by the way, I called you earlier, but thank you on stream too. I just appreciate you and Bakers and Alejandro and everybody for helping promote that. That would not have been nearly the success I consider it to be without you guys helping out. So I really do appreciate it. So thank you, RJ.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you're way bigger than me. You're one of the guys that okay, so the very first person that got me into drinking and into the whole whiskey YouTube scene of things. So my very first guy.
Good. I got you in the drinking. All right.
No. So Tyler Miller, he's my local buddy that got me into drinking whiskey. From Tyler Miller, when I transferred from drinking whiskey locally to actually watching YouTubers, was Bruzel. And then from Bruzel, we started watching from your channel. You were literally the next channel after Bruzel that I watched. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. And from watching your channel, Adam from Major Zero, he got into my life and he said, you need to make a YouTube channel as well. And he told me that for months before I finally said, I'm gonna do it. But you were literally the second whiskey tuber I've ever seen, second to Bruzel, because Bruzel, obviously in marketing, he's going to be the first one I see. Your channel is the second channel I ever saw and came across. And I was like, man, this looks like a guy having a good time. This is when Brandon was still with you. And you did have the very first episode, you did have a third guy. I wasn't there to really catch his name and follow up, but you had a third guy that was with you. And the next episode, it was just you and Brandon. So very cool.
First of all, I don't think you've ever told me that. That's amazing. I had no idea that was the second one. And yes, that person you're talking about, his name, he was a coworker. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that's really cool. Wow, that was a long time ago. So look, I've been re-energized, posted a new short today, by the way. Boom, did that. And I actually came down to the basement to post make some new content. The Bakers, they did a video called like 5 bottles we forgot about. And I thought it was a good idea. So I was going to kind of go through here and find 5 bottles that I love that I forgot about. But, and by the way, maybe I won't say it on stream. You got a package coming to you shortly.
I'm excited. We got the short barrel mat coming.
That's part of it. That'll be part of it. That's coming to you too. But while I was there and found the bottle that you wanted, I found another bottle. And I really hope you don't tell me this bottle sucks because I was going to try it live. I bought 2 of them blind. Please tell me this doesn't suck. Holiday Rickhouse?
So I really like No. Hang on. I really like the soft red wheat.
Okay.
I didn't care for the Rickhouse proof version of it because, in fact, normally I like high proof. I normally like high proof, but the Rickhouse proof being higher proof, I think I actually enjoyed the Bottled and Bond soft red wheat better, just because it was more approachable.
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. I don't have to be stretching so far. Hold on a minute.
I was about to say you got a different camera angle now.
Oh, StreamYard. Can't do that with StreamYard. StreamYard only allows one camera.
It's okay. We saw it.
So it can, okay, you can see that. So it can, here's what concerned me was I looked up the mash bill before I bought it, and there's like a 13 or 12% malt. I'm not usually a huge malt person.
It's still pretty good. I just thought the Bottled and Bond.
Oh my God, it's a screw cap?
It is a screw cap. They're all screw caps. Did you just strip it?
I don't know. My manly gorilla hands may have just totally annihilated
You might have just stripped it. So it's funny you said that because Riley did that with my Weller 12 bottle. He stripped it, so I had to put a Weller Special Reserve screw cap on it because he stripped the 12 cap.
All right, well, I'm going to let that decant for just a minute. Let's let that open up. I bought 2 of them, so I really hope that wasn't a disappointing purchase, but
we're currently drinking the Blue Note Juke Joint, the picked by Stuff and Whiskey from Baker Drinks. Because thanks to you guys, if you guys didn't realize during the live stream for Baker Drinks,
So
a lot of you guys donated your donations for your raffle tickets to me for my birthday, and this was my birthday box thanks to you guys because I couldn't have won it without you guys. So cheers.
yeah, that was awesome. So I don't know if Barrel Dave is still in the chat. Adam's here. Hey, Adam. If Barrel Dave is still here, I believe he's a mod in your channel. I'm kind of waiting for him to say here or not. Man, this bar mat is so nice. I could put my Glen on it and it doesn't move. Probably wouldn't fall on the floor and
Daryl
shatter.
Dave is in fact a moderator, and that is the reason why I said the bar mats. So if you guys didn't know, Matt was not going to get any bar mats from Short Barrel, but during the live stream while he was doing lurking, he said Barrel Dave is here. He said lurking, but while Matt was doing his live stream with Sean from Echoes and Eternity at Short Barrel, I made a comment while they were talking about some really important deep shit. I said, "Ask him about the bar mats. Ask him about the bar mats."
So that was the owner I was talking to, and he was going on and on about all this stuff.
I didn't realize it was the owner. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made you interrupt him.
I was like, Chad wants to know about the bar mats, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
But the way you said it, you're like, out of everything we're talking about right now, chat really wants to know about these bar mats. I have no idea why, but
you know what? I'm really for sale. Honestly, I'm really glad you did that because on our way out, he threw a bunch of swag at us. Hang on, my wife's texting. I got signal stuff on this computer, so I can actually communicate while I'm down here. It's just some random funny video she found. He threw like a shirt at me. I thought the shirt was down here. It's not though. A bunch of these bar mats at me, so I'm actually glad you said that. Real quick, hang on before I get distracted again. So Barrel Dave, I went over, had a cigar with him recently, and he let me try, and he's going to have to totally correct me on this because I don't remember what it was. He let me try a Hard Truth bottle. It's like somebody's barrel pick. It might even have been the Bourbon Judge as part of it, I think. One of the best bottles I've ever had in my life. There is some left. I was going to have Barrel Dave maybe link. He gave it to me, and I bought one sitting there outside while we were smoking a cigar. I used Apple Pay. I was like, and bought a bottle. Yeah. So and Dave said he was surprised there was some left. So I was going to recommend Dave maybe post a link to whatever that was. It was like a Hard Truth bottle. Amazing. I'm looking forward to that showing up. All right, so I'll shut up now. All right, I'm going to try this. You ready? Here we go.
I think you'll like it. My whole thing is the higher proof. I thought it was going to be more approachable and enjoyable. And for me, after having all the high proof whiskey that I've drank today, I could probably enjoy it. But for me, the soft red wheat bottled in bond was just better just because it was more approachable. It was less ethanol, less char, less oak. But that being said, the Ben Holiday is pretty delicious.
This is one we may disagree on, RJ. I really like it.
No, it is very good. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said I liked the bottled in bond a little bit better.
Now, while I'm just fanboying about Barrel Dave, while I was over at Barrel Dave's house, you want to know what else he gave me? Because he's such a nice guy.
He told me about it. Yeah, you tried to hide it, but he already told me about it. He said you actually liked it too.
It is, dude. My first comment when I liked it was, "God damn it! Now I have to agree with RJ on something."
So that the Hard Truth you're asking about before you get into Natterjack, Barrel Dave said it was Hard Truth. It was a 3 Connect pick, and he said I picked it up through 21090. It's a 21090 pick of Hard Truth.
If there are some of that left, I think it was 111 for the bottle. Shipping was no. I think it was like 90 for the bottle. Shipping made it 111. Totally worth it. In fact, so worth it that when I bought one, I started debating. I was like, man, should I have bought two? Because I don't think shipping would change if you buy two, and shipping was like $20. I was like, man, maybe I should have bought two. Beautiful bottle. So
Josh got a sample of that bottle you just held up, and he said it's good.
Dude, it's bet. In fact, hang on. Let me. Maybe I was just too drunk at Dave's house.
He threw the cork down on the ground. I love it.
No.
Everybody watch Matt bend over to pick up the cork.
I caught it.
Okay, you caught it. I thought you dropped it. I'm like, watch him bend over to pick up the cork.
It was damn close. I caught it though.
So update, guys. If you don't like Irish whiskey, you probably still won't like this. It does have the Irish whiskey funk to it, but it is cask strength. It's 126 proof for that Natterjack cask strength. And I get a lot of dark chocolate and peanut butter notes to it. Maybe not everybody's flavor tasting profile that they get on it, but having that Irish whiskey funk kind of is a little off-putting if you're not used to it. But that being said, I'm a huge advocate for it. In fact, it's my favorite of the Irish whiskeys I've tried, and I've had some Redbreast products, including their 12-year cask strength, and I still think the Natterjack is better. Sounds like Matt, though, is really liking that Rickhouse proof from Ben Holiday. I still think it's good. I think I like the bottled in bond because it's a little bit more approachable, better.
So I have a second opinion on it now. It's causing a little bit of acid reflux. This is a little bit hotter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, I thought it was
Yeah.
very heavy, very ethanol, very oaky, but still good. Just there's some harshness to it. Yes,
I didn't know
Powers
that.
is good. The Whiskey Shaman gave me a sample of Powers 3, and I did like
Look,
it,
this
but it
is
was a little bit more peated. The Natterjack cask strength is not peated at all.
Oh my god, this is 126 proof.
Yeah, it'll slap your
Holy
mama.
shit. Dude, this drink's like, so to me this is like what is that? Almost like maybe like a toffee bar with like a little bit of that like Irish funk. It's got like I almost want to describe it as like a lemon
It
note.
has the Irish funk to it, but it has some dark chocolate notes
Yeah.
that come through.
Yeah, okay, chocolate.
And
Yeah,
a lot of peanut flavor, like not peanut butter,
yeah,
kind of peanut
okay.
butter, but
Okay, so maybe Butterfinger. I was thinking toffee. It's like that, whatever that hard, crisp, very thin chocolate with the butterscotch is, either Butterfinger or toffee.
all
But it
right.
does
Barrel Dave just shared me the
definitely.
link. We're going to copy and paste the link in the StreamYard so you guys have an opportunity. I'm
Yeah.
not even going to look at this. This is straight for you guys. That Hard Truth pick right there, the 21090 pick. We just got a picture from him, and hopefully that's the correct link from Mr. Barrel Dave so you guys can purchase if you guys are looking to buy a bottle that is recommended by, I would say, a very underrated, under the radar subscriber, Mr. Barrel Dave, who has a fantastic
Yeah.
palate and has some really good stuff going on in his area. Some of the whiskey's harder for him to get than others, but the guy knows what he's talking about when he says something's good or bad. Like I really value Barrel Dave's opinion. In fact, I play video games with him most nights. If you guys haven't joined the Discord down below, we're gonna go ahead and share that for Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, who shared it too, so you guys can see that. There's the picture right there for the Hard Truth. Barrel Dave does know what he's talking about, and he's got me some pretty cool bottles, and I really appreciate him, and I hope he enjoys the samples and bottles I've sent him as well. Well, Matt just accidentally left the chat, so we'll hopefully Matt will rejoin the chat since he closed the Hard Truth picture, and now all of a sudden he's gone. Hard Truth is a solid company. You know, Hard Truth has rye and bourbon, and we have tried the bourbon bottled in bond and a four grain and a sweet wheat version of them. 4 grain for sure. Pretty good. Join the Discord now, or you drink Bud Light. Ooh, that hurts. Hopefully, Matt's back. Matt closed his little Hard Truth thing and he disappeared. Let's see if he gets his audio going. We can't hear you, Matt. Your audio's jacked up now. Oh, there he goes. Hang on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong. I was trying to share a different tab, and somehow, there you go. This is what I wanted to share. So that's what the bottle looks like.
Hard Truth single barrel right there. This is the Bourbon Judge pick. Is that what I saw?
Sweet mash rye. That's what I thought.
It says Judge. Okay, it's the 21090 BOTW.
Judge and 21090.
I thought it was Bourbon Judge the way it was worded, but that was just because it was trying to zoom in.
Incredible. Absolutely.
So incredible. if you scroll down on the bottom of that bottle, guys, you'll see the little wax seal that's in that bottom right corner. From my understanding, if it has the little sweet mash seal, those are all picks. So if it doesn't have that, it's probably not a pick. It's just the regular offering. That's what I've gathered. I can't confirm or deny that, but that's what I've learned so far.
Okay, I didn't know that. So the other thing that I'll say is Barrel Dave, oh God, I really don't want to misquote him. It was such a beautiful phrase. I think he said it was an elevated dessert pour. I think that's what he classified it as. And that was like the perfect sentence for that bottle. So if you like elevated dessert pours, grab that bottle.
And it sounds so simplistic when you word it that way, but sometimes the simplicity makes it more like valuable. Like the fact that you can sum something up in such a beautiful term of elevated dessert pour just makes it that much better.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, I know you weren't planning on doing a long live. I just wanted to hop on and say thank you and try a bottle live with you. Haven't tried before. Just say hey to your audience. Say hey, everybody.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you hanging out. You signing off? What are you doing? You hanging out for a little bit?
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. We just finished our. I know I didn't even announce it. We did the Bull Run 15-year American whiskey. This is the Point Noir finished, which I'm not a big fan of, but this one was actually quite good.
All right. You going through more of your sample cave, your massive amount of samples?
Honestly, with the amount of samples that I've been given, I need to. I'm probably gonna go grab like 3 or 4 more samples to try.
I did that. I had like an entire weekend where I only went through samples, and I still haven't made a dent in them.
The answer is to do videos and do reviews, but for me, it's more fun to do the reviews on the live, especially when someone's in chat and I can be like, "Hey, this sample came from so and so who's in chat right now. Make sure you guys give them a shout out." Like to me, that's more entertaining and appealing. Although the people, and I say this loosely because if you guys didn't check it out, one of the whiskeys that I tried actually got like whiskey of the year for like the European scene. I actually sent that bottle to Barrel Dave, so Barrel Dave actually has that. So maybe Barrel Dave can have some more appreciation for it. I sent him a 6-year Texas whiskey called Charles Goodnight. That got like whiskey of the year for like the Euro situation. So like I got a bunch of like new viewers that watch that video because everyone wants to know like, is it good? Is it not? Let's watch an American's viewpoint.
Huh. I got this. I meant to try this when I was on the Bakers the other day. They sent me. This is their little trash palette. I don't know if you can solo that or not.
I love the pick. Yeah, trash palette sticker. I love that.
This is a little trash palette blend. It is 60% Nilu cask strength, 123.6, 40% collation. This is 100% rye cask strength.
That's what I just tried. I really like that. Try it. If you haven't tried it, I just tried that. I just tried it, yeah.
I wanted to wait till the Bakers to try it. I want to wait till the Bakers to try it.
I will say I'll drink it right now again if you want to try it right now, because I actually tried that and I had to ask him like, what is this? Because he didn't tell me what it was. He just told me it was a burr rye.
Who, Troy?
Yeah.
It's a miracle. The neighbor is cutting.
I'm gonna wait till I'm on with the Bakers. I want to try it in front of them.
He's going really fast.
The Longhorn Cheers Bull Run store, is it a store pick? Yes, it is. That's the Cheers off of Boat Club Road in Saginaw. The Bull Run. He has 2 different ones. One's a store pick or not. So my wife just barged in. I don't know if you guys heard that on audio. We have a neighbor. They moved out. They were renters. The guy that owns the property is actively mowing the yard. It's 8:28 at night, so it's pitch black outside. I hope he has a headlamp on. But the weeds are like this freaking high. And I'm thinking like, dude, I'm getting ready to just put poison all over the neighbor's yard to where they won't even have grass because of how freaking disgusting their yard is. They don't take care of it at all. So hopefully this guy's not just cutting the grass to get new people to move in, but actually takes care of the freaking property or even sells the property, because the idea of having a neighbor that just doesn't give a shit, like, I don't know if you know how that feels, Matt, but when you have someone that doesn't take care of their yard, it just makes you think like, if they don't take care of the yard, how's the house look? And I can answer, the house doesn't look good either. It's pretty sad. Oh, whoa, you got different camera angles. It's working on StreamYards. That's freaking awesome. I love it.
I just realized why I wasn't working. I didn't have the lens cap open.
Oh my goodness, you had the lens cap on.
I was looking at it and I'm like, what's that orange thing? Oh, right. I need to take the lens. There you go. I got like a little.
Hell yeah. I'm going to grab a couple. I'm going to grab 3 samples. I'm going to drink those 3 samples and I'm going to call it a night. But whatever you want to drink, obviously, you want to save one for Baker drinks. That's fine, but we're gonna grab 3 random.
I'll drink one more thing with you. What are you gonna pull? What samples? Maybe I got the bottle.
I have no clue. Let's see what we got.
What's up, Jeff Castle? What's up, Wade? What's up, Mr. Lopez? What's up, Adam? What's up, Drizzo? What's up, Bourbon Santa? Is that everybody? I think it's everybody. Adam, why don't you hop on here and say hey real quick, buddy? Yeah, you got nothing else going on. Just come and say hi. What's up, bud? Yeah, of course. Dude, you don't have to ask me that. Hang on, guys. Be right back. My son.
I'm back.
I'll be right back, RJ. Give me a second.
Copy, Matt.
What's up?
I grabbed 2 samples that were from Barrel Dave. We're hoping that Matt has at least one of these to try with us. And then we were just talking about it while Tyler was over. We have a Hirsch Single Barrel High Rye Bourbon Whiskey, Benny's Pick, 115.3 proof from Mr. Dave Vogelsang that we'll be drinking for sure. Matt's back.
Wait. Which one?
Hirsch Single Barrel High Rye Bourbon Whiskey, Benny Pick, 115.3 from Dave Vogelsang. I also grabbed 2 other samples that were Barrel Dave picks. So if you want to try to see if you have one of these Barrel Dave ones, we have those as well.
Read me the Vogelsang one more time. I'm sorry.
Hirsch Single Barrel High Rye Bourbon Whiskey.
Hirsch. Yeah,
Jenny's
Hirsch.
pick.
You're gonna love Hirsch. I think I already drank that, and it was amazing. I'm not. So I do have. He's got a Hirsch single double oak that I haven't tried, but the other Hirsch, I'm pretty sure I already drank, and it was amazing.
Okay, well, we have 2 other bottles we picked up that were from Barrel Dave, so maybe you have these. Have you heard of April 1?
Actually, I have that bottle, and I haven't cracked it yet.
Okay, we have April 1 if you want to try that. And then the other one, Barrel Dave, hopefully you're still in chat so you can confirm what this is. It is labeled BR 16-year Madeira. So it's a BR. We're not sure what the BR stands for, so hopefully you can clarify that. It's a 16-year in Madeira cask.
Can you give me a couple minutes to find it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. April
I'm hoping we get clarification from Barrel Dave on what the BR is.
It's like a new riffish. Oh, you only have a sample. You don't have the bottle, huh?
Yeah, I don't have samples, otherwise I could tell you what it looked like. We got April 1, the 16-year Madeira cask.
I'm pretty sure it's a white label, and I'm pretty sure it's like a James Pepper style bottle.
The April 1, he told me, was more of a smaller craft distillery. We do have someone else in the background. Since he gives me some thumbs up, we'll bring him on scene. We got double thumbs up. Let's welcome the reason why we even made a YouTube channel, Adam from Major Zero.
Hey!
It would have happened eventually. I don't know. Can you? I don't have internet run out here yet, so I'm on my hotspot. So can you hear me okay? Audio
we can
good?
hear you okay. We can see you okay. It's a little bit bright, like you got some school lighting, a little bit overly bright. But I mean,
let's see. Better?
Okay, yeah, actually that is better. I didn't want you to go complete dark, but the amount of light that was on your face, I'm like, you thought you were white before, you look like a ghost with the amount of white that's there. Barrel Dave classified the BR as Bull Run, so it is a 16-year Bull Run finished in Madeira cask. It's a store pick if you have a Bull Run 16-year pick from him, or the April 1, which was also from Mr. Barrel Dave as well.
Yeah, wasn't sure you'd be able to hear me or not. So, like I said,
we hear you perfectly, man. Appreciate that. I know people kind of bash you of the hodgepodge of wood behind you for your background, but knowing the situation you're in, having your own little setup, I'm all about it. And the fact that I'm lazy, I wouldn't stain or paint it at all. I would leave it just as is. There's no reason why I would dump any more work into it. The fact that it's working and it blends in kind of with the couch, honestly. So I like it.
Yeah, I've got there's some tin that I'm looking at that I may put tin behind me, but I put up on Instagram. We were going to put a split unit in here for air, but it was so much money. My wife was like flipping her lid on it. So I bought a floor unit. So it's over here. So that may let me free up some money to do shelving and whatnot over here. So that's kind of, hopefully that's good. So.
AC running it to an outside building is ridiculous in pricing. Like it just doesn't even make sense on a cost-effective standpoint.
They wanted $6,000. Like I went to I went to a good old boy and into like a company, like a regular company.
I feel like you could do better with doing like a wall unit, like one of those window units on your own, or they have like a standalone little AC unit that you have to plug in, but it has like a lot of condensation, so you have to have a line for it to run out, but like it'll still work.
So I bought a Medea that's a AC and heat. And so it'll do both, and it's a dehumidifier. It was about $800, and let me tell you, my wife flipped her freaking lid. But look, now this is not just strictly for whiskey. I'm actually going to be doing
your office space for work too.
Yeah, it's for work. I like this Sunday. I'm going to work all day, and I'll be out here as opposed to being in the office.
Just make sure you keep the receipts for that for tax purposes. That's an $800 write-off right there.
100%. So, we have the spray foam. You can't see. The reason I put this up is the foam looks so bad in the background. This is literally just wood I tacked up because I felt.
Are you laughing at me, RJ?
No, I'm laughing because Jeff said buy a lot of Temu personal AC units. They light up.
Dude, I just had to use only drams to confirm I had this bottle, and I definitely have it somewhere. So give me a second. I'm still looking.
Yeah, no, there's no rush. I'm over here bashing the fact that we're going to find some Temu personal AC units for Major Zero.
So
Adam needs the AC.
I bought a 14,000.
That's just something like a millennial would do.
I bought a 14,000. A millennial would use an app to find out how much whiskey he had, but this is a.
That was a good comeback. That was good.
But it's good. I think it's going to be enough. We're going to be okay. I think if as long as we can we're in the south and not like Texas where you have the dry heat. And here in Memphis, we have the brutal, the wet heat. Just the humidity is so bad. So I'm hoping I get that. I think we'll be okay. So next year we may have to do something different. So, but I go in and the whole time my wife is like, "Are you sure that's going to fit in the window?" I was like, "Oh yeah. It's not going to fit in the window, so I got to cut it." And like it's just painful when the wife is right and she's just going to just grind you to a nub about that. So,
Yikes! When you have to say, "Yes, honey, you were right. I was wrong."
Well, I'm not going to admit it. She doesn't watch these videos. She doesn't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be like, "Yeah, it's going to work just fine." So. But
here, hang on. I got your wife on speakerphone. You want to say something to her?
Yeah. Tell her to make me a sandwich. Tell her to make.
I don't know if he's in chat, but if For Reals is in
man.
chat, aka Thunderclap, I sent him a 2020 Garrison Brothers Cowboy sample, 133.9 proof. He's drinking that right now, so I really hope he's enjoying it because that was one of my favorite Garrison Brothers Cowboy bourbon. It's like dark chocolate and cherries with a little bit of the Texas funk and oak, and man, was it good.
Hey, have you guys had the Boone bourbon, like Boone's bourbon?
No.
Like Daniel Boone?
It was Boone's. It's like I had it yesterday. It was the guy paid $200 for this bottle in Kentucky. It was
Overpriced.
terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad I forgot to take a picture of it and remind myself. That's how bad it was. I was drinking.
I could have told you it was bad because Total Wine was pushing it here, and if Total Wine's pushing it, it's never good.
This guy paid $200 for this bottle, and I was just like,
Good Lord.
like it's a Drake. I could call him up right now and ask for the bottle. He'd give it to me 100%. Like it was hard. It was hard to drink. I would almost say, do you have any Willet Pot still? If you're gonna watch this taste, not 100%, but close. So.
Dylan wants to know if I've tried this specific Dragon's Milk. I've tried a bunch because Gunnar sent me, but let me see if I can grab this specific one for you, Dylan. I'm going to put the Hearst single barrel back from Dave Vogelsang, and I'm going to go grab this Dragon's Milk Toasted from Dylan.
I don't like that I'm the only one on camera because I was not prepared to talk. But you know what? While I'm here, let me just.
Almost dropped a gas for 15 here. Just want you guys to know that. That's how dedicated I am to finding this bottle.
I think I'm going to get up and leave too. That way, only thing anybody sees is just 3 empty chairs.
Okay. All right, maybe it's in my other.
Why is there not a YouTube channel called 3 Empty Chairs right now? This is perfect.
No, we're back. Dylan, which one was it again? Is it the Origin SP Rye? Is it that one? The cask rye? Is that the one we're talking about? Or is it the Sugar Pie Toasted?
Sugar Pie Toasted?
I got 4 samples. I'm pretty sure these are the ones from Dylan. I'm just trying to confirm which one it is, like what he put on the label. I've got the well, one of them's not appropriate to say, even though we're just a couple days past 420, but
I don't know.
We got a campfire pie, a sugar pie, and an Origin store pick rye.
I'm actually drinking Eagle Rare, so that's pretty funny. So
Eagle Rare is pretty good.
Yeah. So.
That's the rye. The other 3 are all toasted Origin batches. Origin store pick rye. So is it this one? Just confirming. Is it this one? It's 123.11 proof. Hopefully that's the right one.
Why is Wade not on here? Wait, Bourbon Hall, Wade, why are you not on here?
He doesn't like to talk about us.
He and I are in a hardcore race for 5K. Like I don't know where I'm at right now, but I think I'm a little ahead of him. I don't know who's going to get there first, but he has to drink Malort if I beat him.
Barrel aged Malort, to say the least.
Subscribe for Major Zero.
Barrel Dave said because I said Cowboy Bourbon, he's opening a sample of 2022 Cowboy Bourbon, 134.8 proof. I revisited that one today after letting it air out for over 12 hours because we accidentally left the cork off of it for 12 hours. And it was super enjoyable, but we had to recork that very quick.
24 hours.
The Origin Rye isn't toasted, but is tasty. Is that the one you want me to try, Dylan? I'm so confused. I'll make sure I try to try the right one.
I think Dave Boguson sent me one of those. I liked it. I like the Cowboy Bourbon.
It sounds like he doesn't want me to try the Origin store pick rye. He wants me to try one of the toasted ones, but there's 3 different ones. Which one do you want me to try? The one that you You put it in your pipe. I'll let you type that out, or you want me to? You can try the campfire pie. I'll try the campfire pie. Okay, we'll grab it.
This is like impressive, honestly, at this point. Oh, is this it? Nope.
All right, Dylan S is in chat. He's asked me to try it. We're going to try the campfire pie toasted, 119 proof.
So Carl B, before you get to Carl, not Carl B, I don't know why, but I like the 23B better. A lot of people like the 22B better, but I think I like the 23B better myself of those.
Oh my God.
23B is better than 22B. If I saw the 22B for 150, I would pass on it, even though it's stag, because I didn't like it. I thought it was like the worst batch I've ever had a stag.
Is that a?
Y'all get to see my ass now. There's only one other place it could be.
Have you
All
seen
the way up at the top.
Have you tried the 23C?
Yeah, I have.
I thought that was the worst. I thought that was the worst of the ones I've had for me.
We're trying the campfire pie. On the nose, we get like a toasted marshmallow with a little bit of that campfire actual smoke smell. It's not very peated or smoky. It's got a lot of that like a cream, very very vanilla forward. It does have this like pie note. It's like a vanilla cream pie. It's very delicious, very like a custardy.
Hey Wade, if you shaved your chest and then took your shirt off, you'd probably beat me. I'm just telling you.
Maybe it's like a marshmallow pie. Like, is it instead of having like toasted marshmallows and making s'mores? If you had it in a pie, like that's where I'm getting at from this.
I don't know. I think we can all agree cream pies are better than marshmallow pies. I don't know where this bottle is. This is crazy.
So Josh, to answer your question on the 138.4 proof, I didn't pay $245. I paid $200 for it, sir. At $200, I'd buy that all day, every day. At $245, I would still probably buy that all day, every day. It's pretty good.
What am I looking for again?
April 1.
Oh, April 1, right.
And Bull Run 16-year finish a Madeira cask. If you happen to have a sample of that or a bottle of that as well.
I agree. I want to say it's Michael. I've been drinking. I don't have my glasses on. Michael Rodriguez, Imrod. I agree that to me the 23C was the first time I had a stag that I was disappointed with. It tastes like clean linen, like it smelled like fresh sheets, or it tasted like that and I didn't enjoy it. So
it's the lowest proof stag, isn't it?
Shadow 51, you made the right choice. Definitely subscribe to Bourbon Hall and not me. I'm terrible. Just read the comments. I'm the worst. So, but if someone did subscribe to me right now, they would be $49.49 and be forever endeared in my heart. So
my wife has her brother that's going to be in town, aka my brother-in-law, and he's going to be here for work conference. But it looks like he's going to be available for quite some time. So I'm excited that I will be able to meet up with my brother-in-law and have a meal with him. So very cool. He's from Georgia.
What part?
I think he's closer to Savannah.
the gay part.
Oh my God. That is nowhere close to me. Did Adam say what I think he said? Jeez, he's trying to get me canceled, RJ.
I can't get canceled if I'm not monetized, right?
I meant like in the happy part. I don't know.
Just remember, we don't make a freaking dollar because we don't have 500 subs, or do we have 3,000 hours of watch time? So you guys can't even send super chats.
Okay, RJ, I give up, buddy. I don't.
RJ, how close are you?
I have 444 subscribers.
Hold on. Shadow 51, you are my 49 subscriber. That was so you'll always be near and dear in my heart for that. So I appreciate that.
I'll make a community post.
So RJ, how close are you? I mean, I know that I can see that. What are you at, like 444?
I have 444 subscribers, so we're 56 subscribers of hitting that 500 mark. That monetizes us for the first tier, which will be super chats and super stickers. But we also need 3,000 hours of watch time. We are currently at 2,049 hours of watch time, which means we need about 1,000 hours, so 950 hours. These live streams right now, we're rocking a solid 25 current viewers right now, which does help with watch time. Thank you guys so much for participating and dealing with Adam and Matt as we struggle to find April 1 for Matt to try with us. Understand that the lower intensity live streams give me about 20 to 25 hours of watch time. The more like mediocre / I wouldn't say mediocre, but more of the moderate live streams give me about 50 hours. And then the more successful ones, we push 70, 75 hours. So with that being said, with those numbers, if we average 50 per live stream, we need about 20 live streams to hit that 1,000 hours to push us over to that 3,000 hours of watch time. Good way to combat that, though, is for you guys to watch my videos, or for me to make videos to post for you guys to watch, because obviously we've been doing a lot more live streams than videos. So I do appreciate when you guys watch those videos and talk about them and even share them in Discord chat saying, hey, did you see this dummy idiot mix his super expensive bottle with RC Cola? Even though it's on a short and I don't get credit for the live stream or watch time from the shorts, it still brings volume to my channel and does help me out tremendously. If I make an actual long form video and you watch those, especially in their entirety, drop a like, comment to help the algorithm, share them. They all help. I appreciate you guys either way. I do a lot of content on my Discord, which is not on my channel. I could make a whole lot more video and content if we did stuff on the Discord. But for me, that's more of a private, personal experience with you guys as a whole. More of one-to-one, more community-focused, relationship-based, where I enjoy my time with you guys. If you guys haven't already, check out the description. You can join my Discord. We currently have Barrel Dave, Bourbon and Guns, a.k.a. Gunner. We have Carlouche, a.k.a. Carl. We have Jameer the Mole Rat, a.k.a. TJ. And then we got Mr. Tyler M. Tyler Mock is in the Discord right now. So there's currently 5 people sitting there talking mad shit while they see Matt stumbling around trying to find a bottle. They have Adam from Major Zero getting talked over by me because it's my channel, and we're going to talk over him all day, every day, not even wasting a breath for him to say a word. While I act a fool and I'm drinking a sample poured over. Once again, still talking over him. He can't even get a word in. From Dylan S., the Campfire Pie Toasted 119 proof. But now we'll let Adam talk. Just kidding. We're not going to let him talk anymore. We're going to keep talking right now. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Adam. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that people talk a lot about my Discord having a lot of people in it. Your Discord has somebody in it, group chatting on the live chat like 24 hours a day. I woke up in the middle of the night before and just can't sleep, and there's like 3 guys in there chatting inside your Discord. You have probably the best Discord for like someone who's like, I think I've been at work in the morning at like 7:30 in the morning, and there's like Bug and like 3 guys are in there talking on there.
Yeah.
I have nothing like that on my Discord. Like there's somebody, if you want to talk to somebody, your Discord is the best place. And then Rizzo's in there at crazy, Jeff's in there at crazy hours at night. But that's your Discord. You definitely. I wish I had your the participation of people just being live and having the conversation on that part of it. That's so pretty cool.
Qualifying terms. If you guys join my Discord, understand I will not monitor hardly anything. My mods are there for that. You guys pretty much have free speech over there. We're not canceling anybody. You guys can exercise your right to freedom of speech, and your opinion might be talked about, and it might get upset, or you might get upset on some of the reactions you might get from people. But the idea is that we want you to be able to talk about anything and everything you want to talk about. Understand, though, that even though this is a whiskey tube community, this is a YouTube channel about whiskey, the Discord itself, one of the main things on why my YouTube channel is not doing as great is because I'm not pushing out content, but why the Discord is a success is because it's not all about whiskey. Understand, guys, you don't have to talk about alcohol 100% of the time, even though it's a whiskey or alcohol related channel. Alcohol is the conversation starter. So if you want to talk about anything and everything, you want to talk about life, you got some crazy stuff going on at work, you're in between jobs, you have some opinions on some stuff, you have some questions about some new topics or news, you guys are more than welcome to join. We do have multiple voice chat channels, so if it does get a little heated or a little bit more debated and you don't want to partake in that conversation, we have the RJ Speakeasy. We have a bourbon only, which is typically like whiskey related, but we have a game night, so we can host games. We've got the watch party for whenever we host live events. We got some guys that host some live events for you guys to watch some sports, whether that's fights, football, baseball, basketball. Very freaking cool if you guys want to hang out there. Even have a private lounge. So if you guys want a private, like more one-on-one conversation with myself or any of our moderators, you're more than welcome to participate as well.
That's what the lap dances are, right?
Yes, the OF doesn't stand for only drams. We got the only fans as well. So if you want feet pics, so Shadow just popped up in the server there, so I can tell you that the Discord is absolutely busting. We got multiple people in there hanging out already. Me and my RC Cola and Willet Purple Top. Yeah, we're gonna be drinking some Willet Purple Top with some RC Cola in the future. I tried to get to undercut Jeff from Drizzo with Tyler to get him to mix his first Purple Top ever for Fresh Crack to try it neat. No, I wanted him to try it first with RC Cola. He wouldn't do it though, so we had to try it neat. It was good, but it would have been better with RC Cola. Might I add? Oh, these guys are great. She dragged me while I was drunk. They sell RC Cola in the machines up front. Hey, I'm just saying RC Cola with Thomas H. Handy. It's the way to go. Shasta. Yes, moon pie. This moon pie, by the way, guys, campfire pie, toasted, this marshmallow flavor. Holy cow. Dylan, thank you so much for these samples. I know I haven't touched a single one of the samples you sent me yet. I have so many samples I haven't even touched. I still have a full tray and then some extras on top of that. Anytime I try one, especially on a live, I set it in my tray that's up on my desk. Those are open ones. Those are the ones that I'll drink almost any and every night on the Discord. So if you want to see me drink this again, you'll have to catch me in the Discord because it probably won't ever make it on a YouTube video or live, even though I probably should do a review of this because this is really good. Let's go into my sample tray up here. My sample trays hold about 30 samples, so it helps me pace myself because I have to try to keep my sample box empty enough for whenever you guys send me stuff to put one in, but also have to keep my open samples empty enough to where I can add more to that. And then my empty sample tray, these are the ones that I've bottle killed. I keep my empty sample bottles because we do cleanse them. We have a sterilizer and everything, so I can reuse them and then send them out again because without the sterilizer and without having, the famous ability to clean these, we would be spending even more money on sample bottles.
So are you using the bottle sample the bottle sterilizer?
It's a special bottle sterilizer that's for kids because I have a kid.
Yeah, we had that. We had a bottle sterilizer. I wish I still had it. The rack, is it the rack that does it? The microwave. Yeah. Is it the microwave one or is it the one that does?
No, it's a standalone. It has its own power source and everything. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah, we had
so
that.
I clean all the sample bottles and then I put all that stuff in the sterilizer and then I sterilize it and then I reuse them and I put the labels over the top once I pour them.
What about the plastic insert in there? Like the plastic.
I put it in there too.
Interesting. Because when I do scotch, I have a problem with the scotch, especially if peat is something. It's really hard to get those cleaned. So
they pop out if you want them to. Like if you over tighten them.
Yeah, I do that. So
yeah,
interesting.
No, I definitely reuse them. So if you guys don't want anything reused, please specify that in email or via text. I do have fresh sample bottles and I can use those if you guys are concerned about that. But they are sterilized and cleaned before I reuse them. But honestly, alcohol, we're definitely in there.
The only time I have a problem is with peated scotch not coming out of the plastic, but everything else usually washes out pretty easy. So
I think my wife's watching my my channel because she just commented about something I said. I talk very loud. Correction. Her fault for leaving the door open. That's my excuse. One of us. One of us.
Yep, I give up. Maybe it's upstairs. I don't know. I give up. I'm done looking.
I hate that Matt's a liar, and that's it. He said he had something.
No.
Well, I mean, I hate that you're a liar. Whatever. So, and a quitter, a liar and a quitter. So.
Hey, let's talk about El Grande 114.
Terrible, absolute crazy.
You want to talk about
awful
OGD 114?
Adam owned for almost a year before he actually showcased it.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if that got exploded. Man, I don't know where that bottle is. That's really frustrating. Oh well.
I'm confused. Is Mr. I offering me $50 if I show my feet? Because say less, I'll show them right now. Like,
Hey, I have super chats. Yeah, these will come right off. I could use $50. So
So Adam, talk about your house, man. How's everything been? Everything like okay? Have you guys run into anything that the home inspector missed or any kind of crazy stuff?
you know, funny you should say that. We were over by. I was running internet, and I'm an IT person, so and I do infrastructure, which is different from regular IT people. And I walked over and I put my hand near the wall, and I could feel air blowing out of a corner of where the bookshelf is. I'm going to put that
Yeah.
where Wi-Fi is, and my wife's like, "What is that? If you put a candle up right there, it would literally blow the candle out." So we're gonna have
What?
to, yeah, it's like crazy. So we're gonna have
Is
to
it in your
figure
main
out.
house or in the area that you're in
No, in
now?
the main house, like in the main house, it was like literally it would blow a candle out. There was so much air coming through there. So, um, one more thing: when you buy a house, you get lots of fun, quote interesting things on there. So, but yeah, that's probably the big house thing right now. Really, out here in the bar is what we're really focusing on. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna put the air out here, and and then we're gonna build a wall. I had to pick. I either was going to build a wall or have a garage door that came down, and
Mhm.
I think we need the wall to really maintain the heat and air. So I had to
Yeah.
pick one. I had to pick one of the others. So I picked a floor unit, and then we're going to go from there. So um, yeah, that's the biggest obstacle right now is just going to build a wall as opposed to just having air. I really wanted a mini split. I really wanted one, but it's so expensive, crazy
Les
expensive.
Bramblett says, "Did you hear a voice say get out?"
No, I told my wife, I was like, put your hand right here. She's like, that is a lot of air. I thought maybe like an air vent was pushed down through, but the air wasn't even running. Like it was like you held up a candle, it would blow out the candle. How hard it was blowing. I was like, how did the inspector miss that? So
123.6 proof. This is Les's bottle.
nice. So there's
Picked it up
Oh, you
today.
bastard! Mine is 123.5. Damn it!
I picked up the 123.6 today. They had it on secondary market for less than MSRP. So I was like, say less. I want it.
Man, I haven't had this in forever, and Troy says it's overhyped.
Since you
I'm
couldn't
gonna
find the
resist-
April one, I'm going to put my samples up. I have a Rebecca
Yeah.
Creek double barrel Spanish oak that I will pour up so I can drink it with you. Mine's
Alright, yeah.
much more higher proof though, so I'm going to put you to shame.
I may have one from that I got from Dave. Let me look and see if I got one.
All right. I'm asking my wife if she sees the bottle upstairs. She's looking. I don't know where I could have. I have too much damn bourbon. It's all over the house.
Are you ready to cry, Matt? I know you can't beat the proof on this one because it's the highest proof they ever made.
Rebecca Creek.
I don't know if it'll
You gotta
focus.
You gotta solo yourself. I can't see it. 128.7. Damn. Nice. What is mine again? 123. Jeez.
So they made between 120 and 128 advertised on their website, but 128.7 from confirmation from Locktar, who's actually working at Rebecca Creek Distillery. 128.7 is the highest proof they ever made.
Yeah, Barrel Dave was telling me about that. I like this little bar mat. Look, I can put the bottle here and the camera picks it up. This is kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for mine. Whose idea was that again to get that bar mat?
That was yours. That was you. Everybody needs to thank you. Well, you.
No,
and Short Barrel.
I'm super happy that they gave those to you as like free merch to where you didn't have to pay for it. I would have paid for one, but I'm just saying the fact that you got it for free, I'm like, that makes it just that much better when you didn't have to pay for it. Free's always better,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. What are we waiting on? We waiting on Adam to find his.
I'm not waiting on him. I'm drinking it right now.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and drink. I don't think I have it. So
Are you sure?
I'm going
Dude,
to
I literally took like 20 minutes to look for a bottle. I can wait 5 minutes for you, dude. Man, that really upsets me. I don't understand how that is possible.
I can't wait to get this bottle of Les. I know Les is one of the people on my list to make sure he got one of these bottles, so I'm super excited that we can finally get him one.
The only thing I can think of is maybe I gave that bottle away and I forgot to remove it.
To
That's the
remove
only
it,
thing I can
yeah.
think of. Yeah.
I've given away open bottles several times as well too. So I don't know how often you give away bottles that are open, but anytime someone comes over, I let them try a bunch of stuff, and then I send them home with bottles that are like less allocated or easier for me to find here, so I can get the next thing or the next best thing I want.
Yeah, I'll do a more thorough search off camera, and if I find it, we'll.
Did you see that YouTube video that someone had pinned in my Discord where some guy was talking about his collection and how they used plastic shelves to hold their whiskey collection?
No, really?
You know those black and yellow plastic shelves you can buy at like Home Depot or Lowe's?
Yeah.
They put a bunch of bottles on there, some very expensive ryes, including like Parker's Heritage and Thomas H. Handy, and some Tumbling Dice, stuff like that. That's like $100+ bottles on that. And yeah, they lost a lot, man. They lost a lot, and they said in the way they posted it on YouTube, it got some views, but it was one of those things where it's like, don't make the same mistake that I did.
Dave, did you give that to me? Okay, if Barrel Dave just texted me, if he gave me that, then I have it here somewhere.
Yeah,
There's
Barrel
no way I
Dave
would've
should have given that to you because he gave me a sample of it for sure. So, but
I had the I had the Rebecca Creek, and I had one sample, and I drank half of it and gave it to my brother. I thought I had some left, but I already gave it to my brother. So I don't have
Barrel
any.
Dave gave me that. There's no way I would have given that away.
Yeah.
Now
Josh said he saw the video what I'm talking about where they used that black and yellow plastic shelf and that shit came crashing down, and they lost thousands of dollars, probably about $7,000 to $8,000 worth of whiskey that was on that shelf. So, note to self, guys, if you're gonna have storage and shelves like Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, at least make sure they're wood, that are hard, and they have the metal structure to support those bottles. As you guys can tell, his shelves have definitely held up over the years. Make sure you buy quality. Cry once, pay the price, buy the shelf that's going to hold and store your liquor. Don't go cheap and have some crap that comes crashing down and then cry and regret the amount of bottles you lost, whether they're budget or entry-level bottles or high-end BTAC bottles.
Does Jeff have a Timo link that we need? So
it's funny you guys say that. I do have Temu lights. They're rechargeable through USB-C Type-C. They're a motion sensor. So my cabinet, when I walk over to it, all those lights turn on so you guys can see my cabinet. Those are actually Temu lights. So hopefully our shelf doesn't catch fire.
Well, the problem with Timo is it's all China, and they're just listening to everything you're doing. They're stealing your data, so you have to make a decision. What do you want? So.
Well, they stole my data 4 times for my 4 purchases. Then.
All right. Well, now I'm going back to looking for this because if Dave gave it to me, I don't.
There you go. Josh said he has the same shelves he was talking about, or that I was talking about for them putting the whiskey on. Says no way I'm putting my good stuff on them. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't even put my cheap stuff on them after seeing those give out. I have a hutch. I store my stuff, and it's probably 30 years old, and it's built right. Yeah, you know, when you start getting stuff older than 10 years, 15 years now, maybe. All that stuff, it's not particle board. It's actually hardwood. It's not plywood or particle board. It's going to hold up and it's going to store stuff properly. So good thing you got an old hutch.
Okay, now this is really upsetting me. I wonder if it's still in my car. No, because I scanned
I'm
it.
putting my shelf now in the free AC Techno light up unit from
It has to
Temu.
be here because I scanned it.
Supporting terrorism one light at a time. Mark, if you know what I do for work, that's job security, sir. I'm going to keep ordering from Temu.
RJ, can you hear me?
Yes.
That's funny. I have a new audio system, and I'm muted, but muted does not work. So good thing I wasn't using profanity. Not that I use profanity, but okay. So that's interesting. So.
Les said it was Bourbon Night. So if you guys want to look up at Bourbon Night, that was their shelf that collapsed. So they were installing new shelves and moved their rise to a plastic temporary shelf that then had the post collapse. Oh, it hurt. Oh, don't you just hate when you see something like that happen? Like you feel bad for somebody, but you're like, what did you expect to happen?
I don't know. I was at Sam's and saw those shelving, and I think the weight is like 700 pounds or something. You would think maybe
Per shelf or per unit?
Well, we use those black and yellow totes all the time, so I'm not sure. So
Yeah, I don't know. Even my metal cabinet behind me, like I try to be cautious of how much I put on one shelf because even though it's rated for heavyweight, I'm not trying to push the limits.
I have the two cabinets I'm using right now. I'm embarrassed by, but they definitely will hold the weight. So that they and now that they're spread between the two, but I want to have like wood and use like metal poles and whatnot. But so
Mark has the right idea. Instead of worrying, because he's always worries about how much he has on a shelf, he just drinks it faster. As long as he's drinking faster, you don't have to worry about how much your shelf has to hold.
Mark is a gentleman and a scholar. I agree.
I went to bed early at 7 p.m. Central Time last night and woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. Jeff said he got out of hand a little bit last night, so now I want to know how drunk did Jeff really get. There you guys go. Les Bramlett, he's a moderator for the chat. He just posted that link, so if you guys want to see a plastic shelf come crashing down with some crazy liquor and the aftermath, I don't think it was the actual video of the chat of the thing, but you can see the aftermath of all the bottles that were on the ground.
It's funny.
Some of the bottles bounced and rolled and they didn't break, but a lot of those bottles did break, and they're not worth a damn. It sucks.
It's funny. Les is a Memphis guy. He's here in town with me, and he's talking about getting a channel going. So I'm waiting to hear what he's got. Him and his wife were talking about doing a wine and bourbon channel. I'm curious where you are with that. So we talked about that. They were at the Bruzel thing with me. So you get ready. You can get we'll help you out.
So Jeff's in chat right now, aka Drizzo. They're supposed to have a Yellow Rose distillery that's in South Texas. They're going to be doing a barrel pick for the restaurant, and I've been invited to go. So this will probably be my very first barrel pick.
Nice. If you want a trash palette, you could always send me some samples. I'd be glad to help out with that. So
I have a feeling, and I've told Jeff up front in the restaurant, I hope he's told them too, that if I go, if that shit's not good, I'm going to tell them, and I'm not going to do it in a nice way because I don't believe in supporting a distillery just because they've offered to let you do a barrel pick. If the whiskey's not good, then it's not going to be a pick of mine. And I would rather be very harsh and against it to where I would say cancel this distillery before I put my name on it, let alone let this be a store pick that I helped pick, because I want you guys to have good whiskey. Even if your palate doesn't align with mine, I won't endorse it. I won't sit there and downplay it and say, well, it's not something I would drink, but if you like this profile, then you might like it. I'm not doing that game. Like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. And if I never get invited back, like, so be it. Like that. That's my honest, heart to heart. That's my talk on it. And that's how I'm going to treat it. So I know, Matt, you've done a barrel pick. Speaking of that barrel pick, has it gone live? I haven't heard anything more from about the Legends pick.
No, I'm not talking about that at the moment, but I will update.
Okay.
It soon. There's another one coming out soon.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, I guess I could talk about it. So me, Sean, Troy, and Myron are thinking
Bourbon
about
Drop is Myron, right?
Huh?
Bourbon Drop is Myron,
Yes.
correct? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just double checking,
Yeah.
make sure I get the right guy.
And we're open to more people coming in. If anybody's interested, just let us know. So Adam, if you want to do it, or RJ, let us know. The more people, the cheaper the barrel is. So
are we doing the one where you guys get basically like a sample of the barrels sent to you so you can try them and then you guys pick the best one?
Yeah, we've already got samples en route to Myron and Troy.
Very cool. I'm super excited for you guys, because to me, part of the issue on doing a barrel pick is having to actually go visit the distillery. The fact that distilleries will send the sample to you so you can pick it that way, the whole peace of mind of being able to try it in your own private domain in your house on your own in silence and solitude, or amongst friends in Discord or Zoom video call. To me, that's very appealing, because you can try it isolated. You know what your favorite is, and then you can try a little bit of that sample as the group and kind of talk about it then, and have maybe a different approach if someone has some different tasting notes for you to really persuade your opinion. Like, do you truly love the one that you picked as number one as the best one? Or are you going to be more open-minded to what someone else might appeal to, and then using that that information to pick the best one of not just yourself, but of the group, to benefit the whole community. Because for me, I'm going to pick the best one for me. And even if you guys tell me one's better than the other, I still might pick the one that's best for me. But I want to qualify it to you guys on why I like it better. And then being able to talk through that and explain that will actually solidify or let you second guess and change your reaction when you try to justify it to other people and you can't do it. You're like, well, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was, or as good as I hyped it up to be. So that's really cool. That's exciting.
I've only been part of one pick, and then the only advice I was ever given.
Adam, you're on mute.
You're not on mute. He's just fucking with you.
It's a millennial joke, Adam.
Go ahead, Adam.
All right. Anyway, I've only been on one pick, and they told me, they said, if you don't like something, walk away. That's the best thing you can do. Do not pick something just because you feel obligated. So that's
Gosh, got him. Oh man, when is the Major Zero barrel pick coming out, Adam? Come on, you already got a Major Zero flight.
Did you see on his Discord? He has a poll for who would be involved in his barrel pick and and who would be interested and who wouldn't.
It's like one. No. Okay, so nobody cares what I think. All they want is me to just show prices.
No. If you go to the barrel pick and you scroll up and you look at it, there's a poll. There's 20 votes that say yes to getting a barrel pick, and there's 9% that says no. If you go to the Discord chat though and you hover over the poll, you can see who voted no. Go ahead and tell me who voted no.
Oh, that's too funny.
Do you see it? Do you see who voted no?
You know, I've got to look and see. So that's pretty.
It'll tell. I didn't realize it would tell you who voted no. I thought it was like an anonymous one. I still voted the way, and I'm not changing my vote. But I'm one of the 2 people that said no because I'm hashtag trash palette for Adam from Major Zero. I still voted the poll, but I voted no. I'm sorry.
All right, Girl Dave, I swear to God, after the stream, I'm going to take every bottle off this fucking shelf until I find that bottle, dude. This is going to kill me until I find it.
Oh, shit.
I
just love that half of the live now is just Matt not being on camera looking.
Dude, well, you have no idea how much this upsets me, especially now that it's a gift from Barrel Dave. My wife's been looking upstairs, and she hasn't found it up there either. I suspect it's up here. Is where I suspect I put
Nature's in chat. Cheers, buddy.
Oh, it's
you maybe left it in the trunk of a car, maybe?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
We got 3 cars to choose from.
Huh?
We got 3 cars.
Yeah, we got too many damn cars. I don't remember what car I took over there.
It would have been the Nissan.
You guys look in the trunk of the Nissan? But I scanned it, though.
You sure you didn't put it up on your wall?
I mean, no. I have a gajillion fucking bottles.
Exactly.
When you thought you didn't have enough bottles, but then you realized maybe you have too many bottles because you can't find a specific bottle.
Dude, I'm so upset. You have no idea.
Well, we can conclude the live stream, and whenever you find it, you pop into the Discord, and I'll drink it with you in the Discord.
Want me to look in the cars?
I forgot what he's looking
for.
I forgot what he's even looking for.
It's called
April 1. April 1.
Small distillery in Georgia.
So here's the rub: is it's scanned in Onlydrams, which means I had to have inventoried it, and when I did Onlydrams, I scanned everything here. So it has to be here. The only thing I can think of is if Dave handed it to me at his house, and I was somehow using Onlydrams back then, and I scanned it at his house and then lost it. But that doesn't make any sense.
I think it's even more funny to watch you look for the bottle. I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like,
do you have the bottle? What is the cork black? Like, what is the
I don't have the bottle. You'll have to ask Barrel Dave because he's the one who gave me the sample. But he said hashtag true whiskey. I'm all for it.
Do you remember seeing that bottle?
You should solo Matt and just have him as a screensaver looking around for his bottles. I think that'd be
all right. Listen. Put me in the backstage. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this fucking
drink
bottle.
Some Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Spanish Oak.
No,
and enjoy
I can't. I can't enjoy it.
Okay. We'll put him backstage. He's gonna look for the bottle.
I'm gonna find this fucking bottle. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll remove you. You know, I'm the same way though. When I misplace something, it literally kills me, and I will bust my balls to find what I'm looking for, because it's like I know I have it.
Well, right now I have an old Dominic pick, not a pick, but it's just an old Dominic. It's the Batch 5. I can't find it anywhere. It's one of the few bottles I had when we were moving. So I drank a lot of it. So I didn't finish it, but that bottle is someplace. I cannot find it anywhere. So, but it was part of 6. So I can't find 5 other bottles in that one. We've gone through every box in the house, and I do not know where that bottle is, and it's been driving me crazy. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to go look for it right now.
Well, what fucking bottle is it?
No, it's the it's the old Dominic straight. It's the old Dominic.
Okay,
Straight.
it 100% is not on this shelf.
Oh yeah.
It's not on this shelf.
It is not in here.
It's not down there. And there's no other place in the basement it could possibly be, right? Okay. Hey, can you bring me a bigger step stool? A bigger step stool. Right there. No. It ain't there. There you go. It ain't there.
So this Rebecca Creek double barrel Spanish oak, 128.7 proof, pretty good, guys. I don't know if you guys ever tried Rebecca Creek, but Texas whiskey, pretty delicious.
Oh come on, that's pretty funny.
Did you text him?
I did.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna take him off like I just did now, and I was gonna put him back up when he started looking again. He turned his camera off because of you.
I did.
Damn,
I was like, he's dicking with you. I did.
I can't believe you let him on to it. Now he turned his camera off. Now it's no longer funny. It was funny at first. Okay. We're gonna save the image real quick.
Matt is cool until he's not cool. You know, he's cool with it for part of the way. So.
No. You shouldn't have done that. That was
yeah, that was a dick move of mine, but
that was funny and everybody knew it.
It was funny to a point, and then when he started slapping his wife around or whatever, it would have been funny.
No, don't do
he
all
would.
that
He would
shit
never
now.
do that. He would never do that. So.
All right, guys. So here's what the bottle looks like that he's looking for right now. It's called April 1. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything like this. It's a small, micro distillery, 101 proof. It's one of the samples that Barrel Dave gave me. And we're hoping that Matt, because Matt lives super close to Barrel Dave, has a sample of or a bottle of it. Sounds like he's supposed to have a bottle of it because he did scan it into Only Drams. We are going to try this together, but now he's on a mission to absolutely find this because he's like, I know I scanned it. I know I have it. Let me find it. So I get that. Like when I find something like that, I go absolutely bonkers. And I'm like, I need to freaking find this crap right now. And if I don't find it, I get really upset. So I get it. It sucks. I'm still upset that Adam ruined it. I could have continued streaming Matt looking for the bottle. I literally removed him as soon as he turned around, and I was like, damn it, he only turned around because Adam texted him.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't help but do it. So I'm sorry.
Well, I understand. I don't have a collection the size of Matt, but looking for a single bottle, if I couldn't find one, I'm like, damn, what did I do with it? And I'd start running through all the scenarios in my head. Did I give it away to Barrel Dave? Did I give it away to Tyler Mock? Did I give it away to my buddy Tyler Miller? Like all these people that I go to my Brandon Eric. I have all these people that I give bottles to. If I don't like something, or I know that they would like it more because of their taste buds and their profile that they like, I try to give those bottles to those guys. Like I have a Larceny Barrel Proof. I'll give that to my buddy Brandon Eagle Rare. I'll give it to my buddy Brandon Tyler Miller. I'll give them E.H. Taylor's and Blanton's and Tyler Mock. I'll find anything that's fruity but high proof. I'll give that to him. I try to think about what you guys like. So if you guys ever receive samples for me, or from me, I should say, not for me, from me, sorry, been drinking, and you want to try something that you like profile wise, tell me what you like. Do you like low proof, high proof? What's the flavor profile you like? I will try my best to send stuff that fits that perspective of what you guys are enjoying currently and match it. And then whenever you guys try something that you actually do thoroughly enjoy, I will continue to try to send you samples along that line and even increase the value in the bottles that you receive. Normally, I do sample packs of 4 samples for a giveaway. I have sent as many as 12 samples to a single person, even though we are only promising them 4. Because for me, even though you're promised 4 doesn't mean I can't over deliver. I just don't want to under deliver. So when I'm able to deliver you guys some crazy stuff, some crazy pours, some new pours, that excites me. So Barrel Dave is updating us on that April 1. It is a veteran-owned distillery, first highlighted by Northwest Bourbon, which, if you guys didn't know, Mark from Northwest Bourbon, very big on the military side of things, also very big on the side of suicide awareness, especially towards veterans, and helping support those guys to give them a safe haven for a place for the people to go and drink and hang out online via live stream, to where they can talk and drink from the comfort of home about life instead of going out and drinking and then driving or being in a negative mindset. He has a community he's set up as a safe haven. Navy focused with the bottle as well. So very Navy forward. But once you realize that the military as a whole, even though there's different branches, they are pretty inclusive to all that are military or anyone that is outside the military. Most of them are pretty welcoming to as well. Let's see. Mr. Great Shot in the house. Cheers, fellas. My profile is WL Weller and Benchmark Full Proof. I do have both. I could do a blend. Wait, now we are learning. Yes, we're learning about the bottle that Matt from Whiskey Wisdom cannot find. So Bourbon Hall, did you write down our guesses? Was I close? We were taking guesses for samples. Whoever was closest was supposed to get a free sample. Was I the closest? Hey, there we go. Matt's in the house. Just got in. What's your thought on the WFE? So we tried 2 Willet Purple Tops tonight, which is my first impressions on Willet Purple Top. We do want to talk to Matt about potentially getting additional samples of Willet Purple Top, because I don't feel like the samples we had were adequate. One was a bottle, but we're going to clarify and classify on what we did try versus what we're trying to look for. We had a Willet Purple Top that was a 5-year. That one was called the Scorpio 2022. Although it was youthful and very grainy, it was actually quite pleasant, and I was very impressed by it. But I don't believe it's a $350 bottle. The second Willet Purple Top of the night, which is also the second time I've ever tried Willet Purple Top, was the same day. We had the 10-year, which was the Earth. So they have a planet set up too. And the Earth one was honestly less valued, in my opinion, than the 5-year Scorpio 2022, because it was very earthy, very grainy. And then, as the person who sent us the sample muffin stated, was very red hot cinnamon candy flavored. And I am not a huge fan of cinnamon. Same reason why I don't like OGD 114. Old Granddad 114 has a lot of cinnamon flavor to it. I think Adam can agree to that. And for me, the cinnamon spice that I get from it, I don't enjoy. So for me, the 10-year Willet Purple Top Earth, I didn't enjoy because of the cinnament flavor profile.
Have you had the Old Granddad and the Double Oak mix?
I have not, but my very first and only bottle of Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is actually the Bourbon Hunter pick.
So I'd be curious if you had it. I've had that blend, and it cuts the dryness of the from the Double Oak and tends to bring the cinnamon forward. I like it. I actually like that blend better than just drinking Old Granddad 114 by itself. So I'd be curious, not tonight because you probably had a lot, but like sometime I'd be curious what you think about like a 50-50 blend on that. What do you think about it, if it helps it? It seems like it balances out kind of what's going on there with the 114. I mean,
Wade from Bourbon Hall said for the guesses that Les Bramlett's the closest to guessing. So he said, even though all three of us have been spamming his comments, there's 1,685 entries is all. So that just tells Jeff and myself and Locktar that we've been lacking. But it also tells me that we need less if you're in chat right now, sir, which you are, because you said for the win. Make sure you ping and blow up the shit out of Wade from Bourbon Hall, because if I recall, we can check the chat log. He said whoever was closest gets a sample. Now's your chance. Claim a sample. I don't know what the sample was, but claim the free sample from Wade from Bourbon Hall, Les, because you apparently were the closest, brother.
Les. Do it.
And then Jeff says we're going to clarify. We're going to bump that up to 2K. Looks like Matt's in the Met background working with his headphones. Give me a thumbs up, Matt. We'll bring you back forward. I think he gave me the thumbs up. We're bringing him forward. He's muted, so he'll have to unmute himself on his end. Video's disconnected. He'll figure it out. We'll get him on. I'm hoping he found the bottle, because honestly, like for me, when I lose a bottle, I get pissed off and I get angry because I'm like, man, I need to find this crap. So hopefully you'll figure it out and find it. I think we did pin that to the top for the comment section, so you should be able to find it and rejoin quickly. Double checking on the live on the YouTube side. Give me one moment to double check. I think we have that pinned. Oh yeah, it's pinned. So whenever he's able to reconnect and rejoin. Appreciate you guys. It shows we have currently 29 watching. We only have 25 likes. If we could get a couple more of you guys to actually drop a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I don't care either way. Support the algorithm. Drop I hate RJ the Fed.
I will say that if the live chat does not help you as much as commenting in the description part. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like if you comment during the live feed, like what you guys are doing right now, that's the stuff I can click and highlight right here on the side.
Yeah.
Although that's more fun and interactive for us. If you comment on the actual live stream itself, that's not the live chat, that benefits more. But like, I'm not going to sit here and hoe you guys for a comment or review. But if you're more than welcome to drop a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either way still helps me to let me know if I'm doing a good job or a bad job. If we need to change it up, this is kind of a last minute thing though. So we got Matt back in the background. We're going to bring Matt forward. We got the double thumbs up. So here we are with Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom find the bottle?
Hold on. Let me be the hoe for RJ. Go down in the comment and just comment down in like the regular comment part. Do that. Just say cheers, whatever. That drives it. So
hashtag OGD114 sucks.
Is in the tongue.
All right, I gotta go because you're doing crazy talk. So,
all right. So Barrel Dave, is he still in the chat? I hope.
Yeah, he is. He actually shared a picture of the bottle, and when he disappeared, I shared a picture what the bottle actually looks like, so we could try to find it.
Well, Barrel Dave, my cell phone, as if this isn't the best night ever, my cell phone died, so I didn't hang up on you. My battery died. What?
Oh no.
What?
Charger.
Oh, God, you got me. I thought you like found a bottle. You were like all excited. Jesus. So it has to be upstairs. I suspect it's in my room somewhere.
I don't know, Matt, for the Willet Purple Top 10-year, but for the 5-year, the Scorpio, it was bottle 109 out of 199 was my first ever purple top, the Earth did not have a number on the back, according to Muffin. So you have to confirm with Muffin on the bottle if it has a special number on it or not.
What?
Move the curtain. Make sure there's no bottles on that.
Oh no, I would never put anything here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shadow knows what's up, guys. You got the hashtag right.
It has to be upstairs. It has to be. I scanned it. I had to have
Can't drink
physically
it all.
had it in my hand. No, I did not drink it all. No, not Rusty. I love you, Rusty. It has to be here. I scanned it. The only other thing is the housekeeper stole it. That's the only other possibility.
All this.
I know that's the most. I know that can't be what happened. I
Out of
know.
all the bottles they take the April one.
Right. I know.
Why would she choose
Now, I will say, honest impressions on the April one, I didn't like it at first, but after trying it 2 and 3 times the same night, it kind of grew on me, and I kind of found it pretty enjoyable.
Can you go dig around in our room? I suspect that because I used to be joining lives at my computer upstairs,
I've already looked at it.
and I brought a ton of bottles up there.
Where would you put them? Do you have a secret stash spot? in
Yeah,
your
I'll
room?
look. It has to be upstairs. Yeah, I had my wife like bring down the most Mac Daddy step stool ever, and I got all the way up there. So it is.
See, that's why I
definitely
wanted to leave your camera on, because even though Matt pinged you, or I'm sorry, Adam pinged you, after you said like put you backstage, we got real quiet and we brought you full screen to where everyone just saw you digging for this bottle while I was
You have
drinking some
no idea
Rebecca
how
Creek.
frustrating this is. It's got to be upstairs. There's no other place it could be. Yeah, I will find that fucking bottle before tomorrow. I will find that bottle.
So to clarify, just make sure we're watching the same thing that I'm watching from your perspective. The Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Spanish Oak is on your left-hand side. You're using your left hand on your mouse. Is that correct?
This is my left hand. This is my right hand. Here's the mouse.
Okay, your left hand's over on the bottle. Perfect. Left hand on the bottle. Going to the shelf behind you, on the second row from the top down, you have a bunch of bottles that have like artwork and pictures on them. I want the one that's closest to that center post on the left-hand
This
side. Left-hand side. Other side.
This side.
Yep.
On this shelf that I'm pointing at.
Go one shelf down.
Here. Yeah.
Go towards the center pole.
Here.
The center pole. The pole.
Oh,
The metal-
okay. Here.
Yep. And that bottle right there where your finger's at.
This orphan barrel.
Yeah. What
Which
is your
one do you
opinion
want?
on these orphan barrels? Because I see people going crazy over like the orphan barrel indigo, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, that's the newest one out. I haven't purchased the indigo.
Okay.
But on
Out of the orphan
it-
barrels we've had, are they good? Are they bad? Are they worth the buy? Or are they not?
I have never liked an orphan barrel ever until this one. This is the I've got the Muckety Muck 24 and the Muckety Muck 25.
I did hear good things about the Muckety Muck, or the Muckety Duck, I think is one of them too.
This one is pretty good. It's still scotchy. These are scotches, but this one's tolerable to me. I enjoyed this one.
Okay. And Matt was quick to jump on it. He's called them orphan barrels as well. So Matt G, aka Purple Top Matt, because he has every purple top ever. I was just kind of curious because I saw some of the orphan barrel, the newest one that was on secondary market. And I'm like, are they good? Are they worth the buy? Is there a story behind them?
Yeah, so they're from distilleries that have been abandoned, and this company goes and buys up barrels that are orphaned from no distillery that exists anymore. So whatever they find in those barrels, that's it. They bottle them, and that's all that will ever be. And they call them orphan barrels. And
So
they
the
give you
orphan barrels, even though you haven't liked any of them until this recent one, they're literally a toss-up. It doesn't matter if you bought one from 20 years ago or you bought one tomorrow.
Well, the reason why is
literally a
because
toss-up.
they're all Scotch. That's why I'm not a big Scotch guy. So like this one is from.
Are they labeled as a Scotch? Are they labeled as a whiskey?
Yeah. Yes. So this is single grain Scotch whiskey, 25
Okay.
years.
I'm okay with Scotch. I don't like peatedness, so I will want something on the sweeter side. A lot of the peated ones I don't really care for, but that doesn't mean that there's not going to be one that's more fruity.
Yeah, the Muckety Muck are less peaty. That's why this one was tolerable.
And I'm okay with the peated smoke flavor as well. And I told Matt this as well because he sent me some Balvenie 12 and 17 and another special release as well. I said I'm okay with the smoke peatedness as long as it's balanced. The problem is some of these are not very balanced. They're very heavy to where it's like you feel like you're drinking like the ashtray. I don't want
Yeah.
that kind of smoke. I want something that's pretty well balanced between the sweetness and the fruitiness with the smoke.
Yeah, I'll send you a little sample bottle of the 2025 Muckety Muck if you want. Do you want me to include it in the thing I'm sending?
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you're willing to, because I like I said, I am willing to try Scottish whiskey, and in fact, I actually have a bottle on my like big in time in search of like one of my number one bottles I'm looking for right now is the Scotch.
So, can you solo me real quick?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this. So Mr. Lopez, the answer to your question is yes, and the package has already been sent to Troy and Laura. Those are the 4 that I sent to them.
Hell yeah.
We're doing a couples challenge. Me and Pookie and the Bakers.
I'm excited.
So,
are you guys going to do it live?
Yeah. Laura is my wife knows nothing about bourbon, but it should be fun.
Oh no, it'll absolutely be fun. So Matt G is one of the big Scotch drinkers. He hangs out in my Discord quite a bit, and I've been blessed to have some samples from him. I have put him on a task to help me locate. I'm actually looking for a Glenmorangie 1996. That specific year is my birth year, along with my wife's. Glenmorangie is the profile that I've been looking for because it's really heavy on the bananas and oranges with no smoke, no peated. That is a beautiful artwork for the Muckety Muck. The 1996 comes in a fancy wooden box. So another reason why I want it, because it has the year of our date of birth on it. I figured birthday year, we'll have it twice a year, once in April for my birthday and once in December for my wife's. And that'll be the only 2 times we ever touch that bottle. And hopefully she can drink it and enjoy it with me. So trying to get it on the cheaper side. Unfortunately, they're very expensive. $700, $800 for like Specs Total Wine for that bottle through auction, maybe out the door or to my door through auction house, $600. That's kind of the goal. It'll be my absolute most expensive bottle I've ever paid for, and I think it'll 100% be worth it, even if it is a bust, just for the thought that goes behind it. Adam from Major Zero just gave us a little wave and gave us a goodbye, so peace to him.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell,
yeah.
Adam?
Yeah, that was his little wave goodbye.
What the hell was that? That's how you say bye? You don't even just say bye? What is that?
I thought he was saluting to me doing the Glenmorangie 1996. I thought he was a big Scotch drinker, you know?
What was that? I'm going to say, bro, not even a bye.
I put 1996 for my birthday, and Josh says, wow, I'm old. So that tells me how young I am compared to Josh.
There was something you reminded me I was going to say, and now I don't remember. Oh, well. Boy, what a night. What a crazy night. I know. Dave, Barrel Dave, if you're still in the chat. Is it possible that I left it at your house after you gave it to me? Can you look around your house for me before I go tear my upstairs up? Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
that just suck?
Our room's an absolute nightmare. We had, like that really cheap, like wire shelving that has like I don't know what it's called. It's like a small little shelf, and then it's got the metal brackets that go down into the drywall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So our master bedroom closet, it's fairly big. Well, it's fairly long. So there was this big long shelf that went across, and the other day we heard this loud crash, and the entire shelf like collapsed. So we've been dealing with that. All right, here you go. Here's your muckety muck, RJ. Here, hon, if you can.
So Emrod said, damn, my son was born in 96 to show how old I am and how old he is.
Dude,
and then to make it worse, Josh said I have t-shirts older than RJ.
That was the year I graduated high school, RJ.
I graduated in 2014, if it makes you feel any older.
Thanks.
No, not possible. I only own one bottle left, or one bottle I have left. Cracked it a bit ago, so Barrel Dave says no, he does not have it at his house.
What the fuck?
We got to take this shirt off, though, since they're talking about having shirts older than me. Here it is,
Dave,
boys.
Barrel
Shirt off
Dave,
during a live stream, but we're going to show what shirt we were wearing.
Is that the only thing I left your house with that night, Barrel Dave? Maybe if there's other stuff that he can remember, maybe I put it somewhere.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to Drizzo Nation if you haven't already.
Huh?
I was holding up the Drizzy Nation
here,
shirt.
hang on.
Shirt off.
Put this on the 2-ship table. Hang on, let me write RJ's name on it so I don't forget what it was.
Muckety muck. Celeste says now it's a party because the shirt came off.
Muck. I gave you the 25 year. I've got a 24 year, but I figured you'd want the 25.
Yeah, so Matt was saying he's got a 26-year 4-ager keepers or a 4-agers keep orphan barrel as well, and he said it was good actually, and it was an orphan barrel too.
Yeah, I've got that one. That one's right here.
So from a Scotch drinker standpoint,
anybody see Mama Snuck over that Rebecca Creek bottle?
Yeah,
you're on camera, hun.
Matt said that was the bottle that he actually enjoyed as well. Was that 26-year one as well?
Yeah, you can barely see the 26 at the bottom.
Yeah,
it's like a gold. Hang on, let me try like the main cam. It's like a gold foil. It says 26. There you go, right there. Boom.
Jeff, how many shirts do you want to give away, man? I'll give away a shirt on my stream for you. If you're serious, we'll give away some merch. Ben, we got a picture from Matt because he rearranged his shelf. I wish I could I can save. I could save this image and then I can share this. We'll do that.
Put this on the 2-ship table. That's for RJ. Thank you.
We're gonna share a shelf. I hope he doesn't get upset for me sharing this. I'm gonna share it anyways though, so we're gonna present it. Share screen. Hopefully he'll tell me to stop sharing it if he wants me to stop.
Damn, I think I spilled more of that Muckety Muck 25 than got in your damn bottle.
We got a whiskey shelf that got rearranged. So at the very top, we'll start up there. We've got a Blanton's Gold Box. We got 2 Blantons straight from the barrels. We got some Balvinis, a Macallan 18, some Balvini. So kind of cool. We got a bunch of E.H. Taylors. We got that Blanton straight from the barrel right there. Some Stags, Russell's 13, Willet Purple Top, George T. Stag, Russell's Single Rickhouse, a lot of purple tops. If you guys know Scotch, Balvini 40 year, freaking crazy. He got this for his kid. Like, you want to talk about flexing and getting a bottle for your kid? Like, this is the absolute flex of the flex. Some Jack Daniels products, some Garrison Brothers, Elijah Craig and Michter's, some more Russells, some Weller, some Blantons, Eagle Rare store picks, some E.H. Taylor, some Buffalo Trace, some Tater bottles. The fact that the shelf is just decked to the nines. Midwinter's Night Dram, one of my favorite bottles from High West Distillery, along with one of their finished bottles and some more Eagle Rares. Pretty freaking cool, guys. If you guys ever want to, you can obviously join the Discord and share off your posts as well. Eagle Rare store picks are absolutely bussin'.
Dude, they are so crazy different than Eagle Rare.
So if you guys didn't know, Eagle Rares, even though they dropped the single barrel off the actual name, if you didn't know, they're basically all single barrels, with the exception of the last pour from the barrel will go into a bottle, and if it doesn't fill the bottle, they'll tap into the second one as well. When they tap into that second barrel, that's where you get 2 barrels in one bottle. That's the only difference between it being a single barrel and not being a single barrel. But then the store picks, those are where they excel because you rate them on a grading system on flavor profile. The best of the best, like those store picks, that's where it's at. So if you like Eagle Rare, you will like a store pick. Almost 100% guarantee that you'll like it better than a regular offering, unless it's from like a big time box store. Because some of those box stores, they don't actually do the pick. They just get offered the barrel and they take it. They don't actually try it. But the smaller stores, those mean something. I would definitely pick up Eagle Rare store picks at that rate. Damn. Even B Factor's admiring Matt's freaking collection. I don't know if you're a Scotch guy.
Oh, the one that you were just showcasing.
I don't know if you've look up Balvini 40 year and then tell me that's not a freaking crazy bottle. And I'm going to say the price that he paid because I think it's still respectable to say. MSRP, pretty crazy. Secondary, even crazier. He paid $5,600 for a Balvini 40. We're talking over $5,000 for a bottle that like is discontinued for one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But the idea that something's been aged 40 years and it's still available for purchase,
Yeah.
that bottle goes as high as $10,000 on secondary. Like, imagine double Eagle Rare. So you want a Buffalo Trace Tater bottle, you want a double Eagle Rare in the decanter series, you're going to pay around $10,000. I'm going to go ahead and compare the Balvenie 40 as something comparable that you can find and buy. That's going to kind of put it in perspective on how rare and how hard it is to get a bottle of that. So,
Right.
you want to talk about what we got, us guys that drink bourbon know. You guys know what Buffalo Trace is. You know what BTAC is. And hopefully, if you haven't already seen it, double Eagle Rare decanter, you know what that is. A $2,000 MSRP bottle that goes for over $10,000 on secondary. Balvenie 40 competes with it for Scotch, and that's a 40-year-old Scotch. Pretty freaking crazy. And then Jeff said he heard Eagle, so he's typing Eagle in chat again. Speaking of Double Eagle, the Rack House, the restaurant he's a general manager for, they might actually get a Double Eagle Rare that you can purchase a sample of while you're there for a pour. Pretty crazy.
All right, RJ, I'm gonna go, buddy. Dave, Barrel Dave, if I find that bottle, I'll text you. It may be 2 a.m.
That bottle will really beat you up, man. We're gonna dip out, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord. We're gonna be playing some Overwatch with Mr. Barrel Dave as we take a short intermission and transition from the StreamYard YouTube over to the Discord. Matt, thank you so much for coming out. I know it bugs the absolute shit out of you that you can't find the April one. I tried to do easy samples that I got from Barrel Dave so you could try them with me. I know it didn't turn out that way, but I still appreciate you coming out. Just to hang out and I literally cannot thank you enough. You are one of the main reasons why I got into this entire industry in the first place, and I am excited. In case you guys didn't know, the guys who are watching, we only have 21 current viewers right now. He did his live stream on the 19th. He will be doing another live stream, guys, and it hasn't been really broadcasted or pushed out there because we want to see and judge how successful he can be on a less prominent announced live stream. So this is the only time you'll hear me mention it. But I hope that you guys are looking out. If you haven't already, sub to Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. Come check out his live stream. He's going to go live Friday night is the plan. And he'll do his Kahoot game, which I fucking suck at. I'm sure he read my text and he's like, man, I don't even know what to say to this guy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I tried so hard on his Kahoot game. I was rocking it for the first few questions. I was at the top of the podium, and then I couldn't hit a single fucking question afterwards because I'm terrible at trivia. Trivia is not my forte. But hopefully you guys can catch it on his new live stream that will be coming out on this Friday. Keep an eye out. It'll be around 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central, closer to 9 p.m. Central. Thank you, Matt. Once again, I hope to see you in the Discord as well, especially if you find the April one. Come tell Barrel Dave and I that you found it. We'll drink it together. And I hope to see you guys next time.
Thanks, RJ. See you guys. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night.
All right, we're offline.
Everybody's still saying Eagle. It still says live.